Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna pull up chat as if I already had it pulled up.
Ignore me on my phone. I'm trying to look something up for Meg at the moment.
Yeah, there's something I can tell you guys about, but I wanna have the facts straight. So let's see.
Also, let us know if you can or cannot hear us as usual. We just assume everything's working until you tell us magically that it's not.
When I pulled up chat, I heard myself.
Oh,
and
you
it
should
was
not hear
weird.
yourself. It's always scary when that happens. Okay,
It was weird.
We have a Spring Spectacular just happened. I don't see anything. I don't see. Good evening. You both sound fine. Everything is working. Clearly, Successful is not here.
Hello. Hey, Brandon.
Successful will be saying things.
Hi, Strumby.
We'll be right with you. This is the last evening of Roleplay Adventures ever. I say ever because I genuinely, Meg, and I know this is disheartening, I don't even want to play the expansion. I don't.
Oh, stop. Let's not even talk about
I'm
it
not
right
saying...
now. Give yourself time to miss it. Let's just ignore the question right now.
I'm not saying I won't, but yeah.
This is gonna make me sound terrible. Is Mother's Day on Sunday?
Why would it make it sound terrible?
Because you should know.
I think, Meg, you're always allowed to play the card as to why you don't know. I'm sorry, I'd know, but...
Well, I should be getting stuff for my sister now, that's the thing, is I never had to worry about it,
okay.
But now my poor sister, it's on the 14th. Oh, I got plenty of time. Okay.
Also, this is what Google's for, and this is what Google devices and Alexas are for, to answer these questions.
I'm opening my cider.
Is my head too high? I know that sounds like a weird question, but it feels like my head's too high. My head is too high. Give me 1 second to adjust the camera.
You want me to sit taller?
No. You're fine. I'm not.
He's successful.
Okay, so here's the dealio.
Well, I wish you good luck, successful. Hopefully our success will inspire you to focus.
So, this is the last gameplay of Roleplay Adventures for a while. A while being an undetermined amount of time that could also be infinity. We shall see. Depends on how much time. It could
also be infinity.
It could be infinity. I'm not saying I wouldn't play Roleplay Adventures again. I'm saying that I currently do not have the motivation to dive back in. And I know that's sad, and that makes me sad too. This was a game that was in my top 100. It was high, and when I made it at my, I put it at 85, and at 85 I was like, I feel guilty. It should be higher because I was having a lot of fun with it. It certainly has gone down for me. I still think it's a good system. Sometimes good system. Like another one, Legacy of You. I've been playing through that solo and enjoying that one. And by the time I got to my 5th play, I was like, you know what? I think I'm done now. I think some games...
What?
Legacy of You,
yeah. You really enjoyed that one.
I did, except the problem is it's the exact same puzzle every single time with no variation whatsoever to how I choose to approach it. I feel like I have made the exact same cycle of decisions again and again and again and again and again and again, and it plays out the exact same way. There's I started off high on that game, and it's gone so down. Like I don't even know.
I need for you to explain to me how to score in Acropolis.
Acropolis. Oh yes, Acropolis is holding up. That's the thing that's interesting. That's why sometimes you can't review something after, well, not sometimes. That's why you shouldn't review things after one play. Sometimes things change. Sometimes opinions change. And the tricky part, and the inherently tricky part, is sometimes those opinions can change after 2 plays. Sometimes they can change after 17 plays. Although if you get 17 plays out of anything, you're doing just fine. To that end, I don't regret my time in Roleplay Adventures at all. I think I've had a great time here. I've made friends. I've made relationships. We've played through thingies and had fun. But I just think it's a game that outstays its welcome in its current form. And the tricky part is, I know that they're adjusting out the expansion, but does that make up for it enough along the way? What I do know is, Meg, tonight...
Oh, did you see who chatted?
Brandon, Starfish, I Slug Loved. The game died at the end for us. We still got the expansion. Hope you have fun to revisit. Yeah, that's the thing. Again, the question I have is, I think the expansion is specifically doing things, and the expansion was fun. The expansion actually gave us moral choices that had Meg and I wrestling with how to engage with fictional characters, which is good. The last time I felt that was with Adventures of Robin Hood, which is a game I also know Meg likes. And so the expansion is good. You know what? Honestly, remembering that now, I kind of wanted to play the expansion again. Never mind, problem solved.
This game is just gotten like this for me, and the only thing that can solve it is an
Moral
expansion.
choices.
I guess what I'm not going to play is the expansion.
Well, because I'm remembering
if anything
now.
could bring me back to this game, it would be the expansion.
No, I still think I have issues with the game. Again, issues once you get this far deep. But I'm remembering some of the decisions we made in the expansion plays, and I think those decisions were definitely more morally weighted in a way that was intriguing. And I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna love it, but it made me remembering that I'm willing to play it. Anyways.
To anyone who thinks it looks like I'm drinking my drink quickly today, I am, because I'm having hot sauce on my food, and I'm trying to enjoy it, but it's also very hot.
What food are you having? Snack counter!
Oh my god, I'm kind of proud. You want me to tell you?
Go ahead.
Since 6:30 up until when we got ready for stream, I cooked. And
Okay.
I made myself noodles, and then I made a bunch of vegetables to have and tofu. So I made tofu for like the next couple days. I made asparagus, carrots, broccoli, and that may be it for veggies. And then I also cut up celery. And then when I made this, I did all that, made the pasta, took the pasta water, melted down crumbled goat cheese, put garlic in it, and kale, and like wilted the kale in it. And so now I'll show you guys. And then I took that truffle hot sauce called Truff, which is absolutely delicious. And so you can see I only put it on one side, but
That does look
it's spicy. Yeah. It's just a bunch of vegetables, tofu, and pasta. And it is goat cheesy. It's honestly pretty amazing. It's a little too salty. All the seasoning I used, I didn't use any salt at all. I used like pre-mixed seasonings. But overall too salty.
What's up, Rix? Let me see.
Ricky!
Dun 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 dun.
What does she have?
Oh, she's got this guy over here. Dun 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 dun. I can do it with the top hammer. Dun 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 dun.
It never focused. There you go. Oh, I understand now.
But you
I'm over
have
now.
heard of me. Yep. Anyways, we now have a little mini Captain Jack Sparrow along for the ride. But don't worry, successful. Trust me, you will be going in dark because I'm pretty sure Meg's not going to be talking about it at all. Anyways, what?
About what?
Successful, like I know that she saw it at Gamma, but I want to go in blind about Clan
I'll
Legacy.
DM you. I'll DM you.
No, he wants to go in blind, and I'm like, don't worry, she
Yeah,
won't talk
great.
about it now.
That's great. I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
You are so. Why are you so terrified?
I have something to tell you about that later.
Uh-oh. Did you get in trouble?
No.
Okay. Cool. Anyways, do you want to do your announcement before we begin?
Did you look it up?
No, I can't find anything. But you said you were still told you could announce it, so do what you want to do.
Let me double check.
What are you trying double checking what? That you could announce it? Yeah, successful. Yes. Meg definitely liked it. It was her favorite game of the convention. For me, I still plan on playing through Clan Legacy again. I want to, given how much people enjoy it. I want to give it another shot and see if like I've had my mind changed on games before. It is the exception. I would say I don't know, 4 times out of 5, when I get a game back because I want to try it again and there's something about it that compels me, 4 times out of 5, I'm like, nope, I understand exactly why I got rid of it the first time. But there is that 1 time out of 5. That 1 time out of 5 has resulted in Raj of the Ganges being in my collection. It's resulted in Everdell being in my collection. It's resulted in, I was hoping I could think of something before I got to this part of the conversation being in my collection. I don't know what else. It's resulted in at least 2 games. More, though, that I can... Oh, Istanbul. Istanbul with expansion definitely helped. Although that was more of an expansion situation, so that changes the conversation. If I get a game back because an expansion might push it over the edge, that's happened a few times. It's happened with Lorenzo Magnifico, that's happened with Istanbul, but that's slightly different because an expansion is involved in the conversation. Go ahead, Meg.
Yeah, successful. I would say, and this is part of how it played, but it's right on the Kickstarter page anyway. But one of the biggest differences is a lot of the cards that you augment, you're scratching things off as opposed to putting stickers on. That's just something good to know because that I expect that's a game you would want to sleeve. They said that they tested it and it wasn't an issue. Again, I'm so afraid to say anything. But it's on the Kickstarter page. It's literally on the page. They are going with the card scratch off system. That's just something to consider and know. I think because of that, I'll sleeve the entire thing for myself. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm so terrified.
Just stop then. Just stop. Don't cry so crazy.
I know. Friends, I will not be streaming. So Camp Co-op in general will not be streaming on the 18th. Because I will be streaming somewhere else. I believe on the 18th. Yes, definitely. I'm going to be going down to visit Dice Tower to be doing their 36-hour live stream. So we will still be streaming, actually for 36 hours. I do not know my time slots. I obviously won't be streaming the entire time. And I'm just a guest, so I expect I won't be streaming. I don't know. I have no idea what my schedule will be like. And I don't sleep that much, so it could just be some people jump in when it's really late. I don't know. I don't know the schedule part yet. But I will be streaming down at Dice Tower. So we won't stream at Co-op because hopefully you'll be watching over there. Yep. And because of that, there will be no Final Girl Friday on that Friday night, the 19th.
When are you coming back?
So sadly, I'm coming back Saturday afternoon. So I'll be home before you're back online.
Cool. And
we could stream that Sunday if you want to do Camp Co-op because we're skipping 2 that week.
We'll figure it out. I'm not worried about that.
And I do think I'll be able to do Board Game Co. live stream on the 17th, the Wednesday. Especially if we do 10 a.m. I'll let you know. But I think I am flying late enough that I plan to do 1 p.m. live stream.
Cool. Steve, do you know what the marathon is? Do you have any details on it past what Meg said? Because we couldn't find anything on it.
Yeah, I tried to look because I got invited to it. I believe people are voting on what we play.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not sure, but I think that some of the things we play, people might be picking.
Brandon, I refuse to change your mind on Guards of Atlantis. If you are debating not backing it, don't back it. Like, genuinely. Games are expensive. I'm a strong believer that if you're on the fence, don't get it. For me personally, and I'm sure it's different by person, but when I'm on the fence about getting a game and I choose not to, I can't recall a time that I've regretted it, that I've looked back and been like, you know what, I should have backed the game. I sometimes regret backing a game, sometimes I regret not backing a game, but if I'm on the fence, I usually just don't get it. And Rum Bones is my preferred. Yeah, I prefer Rum Bones anyway. I think they're both great, but Rum Bones wins by a small notch. With that, this is going to be a 3-hour-long game, Meg, I assume, because it's 64 pages, which is insane. That's like a book at this point, and I think we should go ahead and get started.
It's probably multiple outcomes, right?
It is multiple outcomes, but you know what it also says, Meg? Part of the rules that we have over here is every single time you return back to camp, you can go through an entire character upgrade phase like you do at the end of the game. That tells me it's longer than I want it to be.
Hey, do you want to make the call now to think about doing it in segments?
Oh, we may have to make that decision as we go, but I just don't know yet. We don't know for sure.
Right. But even openly now saying, like, maybe let's gut check.
Well, then that sad face thumbnail was, like, that sad face thumbnail was a waste if we only play for, like, an hour. 10 o'clock.
We'll have to do another one.
Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this. Starting off, the Gate of Brizoor Waal. Meg, are you good to go?
No, but just go for it.
Good to go. Just meant, are you ready for me to start?
Yes.
Okay. Place the Gate of Brizoor Waal Adventure. Okay, new card type, ally. We're going to have allies joining our party. New rule, regroup. When we head back to Elsevire's tent over here, we get to go through an upgrade phase. And the last rule is raising a banner. In this adventure, we're fighting for control of multiple rifts on the battlefield. That's going to be these 6 rifts over here. Okay, we have 6 different rifts you can see on the board, and we're fighting for control of them. Once a faction has control of 4 or more locations, the Gate of Brizoor Waal will open.
Oh, heck yes.
You have returned from a world beyond the rifts with the Immortal Knight's helm, only to find yourself standing atop a hill in the center of a massive conflict. The armies of Nalos and the Dragul city-states clash all around you, while the hooded members of the Starlit Door work their way through the battle, attacking both of the other sides. Several rifts to other worlds tear through the violence, expanding the field of battle to planes unknown. If any player has 1 or more artifacts, begin 1. Uh-oh. Meg, do you have artifact cards? You don't even know,
I'm sure
do you?
I do. I believe. No, I'm like.
I have an
I'm
artifact.
pretty positive I do.
I have an artifact. We're good to go. Some of these rifts feel strangely familiar to you. You reach into your pack and pull forth an artifact, finding that it glows brightly and resonates with a low hum, projecting energy into the world around it, even though it is still contained within Dergolium chainmail. It seems Brizoor Waal holds some secret which enhances the power of artifacts. High above the fray stands the ancient Ark of Brizoor Waal, a massive gate that once opened pathways to the entire planiverse. Whoever seizes control of these rifts will gain the ability to open the ancient gate in time for Azima's return. You prepare yourselves to charge down the hill to war, but are surprised by the sudden appearance of a colorful tent and the smell of incense. A familiar shadow rises within and welcomes you. "Greetings," says Elsevier. "Do come say hello before you run off and get yourself killed." If you have the keyword... We don't have any of the keywords. Skip that.
We don't like Elsevier. He's the three-horned demon, dude.
Yeah, that's why you like him. Why wouldn't you?
No, we don't like him. He was a jerk face to us. He's mean.
Yes, you're right. I don't like people that are mean to me. You're right.
Yeah, we don't like him at all. I think he was the one that killed the cat.
That's why you don't like him. There we go. Elsevier's tent lacks no comfort. Hanging up against the wall, there's the body of a dead cat. Whoa. I'm joking. I made that up. Elsevier's tent lacks no comfort.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He lounges on a bed of large cushions, eating a cluster of grapes. Within the spacious canopy, Elsevier displays many racks of armor, weapons, scrolls, and vials. "I see you've already chosen your side," he says. "If you have the title Starlit Soldier," which we do, I believe.
I'm not checking for you.
I gotcha.
That was so rude. I was like, this game always does this to us.
"The Starlit Door are a sneaky bunch," says Elsevier. "They promise you the world, but then blow it to pieces. I have to say, life will get more interesting if they win. The planiverse will unravel, and we'll all be swimming through an unbalanced cosmic soup. Your skin begins to glow, and the eye of the Starlit Door appears on your forearm. Oh my," Elsevier chuckles, "the eye really does watch over us all. Open the sealed envelope in the game box marked Secret. Finally, where is it even? Where's our secret envelope?"
I've got mine.
I got it.
Should we both open it at the same time?
1 second. What's the swear count? The swear count is high, Steve. Find the papers bearing the ancient sigil of the Starlit Door and give 1 to each member of your party to prepare for the opening of Brizoor Waal. Each player... Interesting. I wonder if this... It looks like this... Oh, no. There's a second. Okay. What's happening?
I think that they're temporary tattoos.
Oh, gotcha. So find the Starlit Citadel and give 1 to each member of your party to prepare. Each player follow the instructions on the back of your paper. Remove the transparent layer and place the paper face down your skin with the skin. I am not doing this.
You're not?
Of course I'm not. Where do you think I'm putting this?
On your arm, so everyone can see it when you play. So
Press
the
a damp
overhead
towel
camera...
or sponge to the back of the paper?
You've never done this?
I've never liked doing them.
Oh.
We can wait while you get a damp towel for yourself.
You're not gonna... If you're not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it.
I would not want to do it.
Okay.
Okay. We're still PG. Brandon, barely. A5. Elsevier produces a 3-bar abacus with 6 beads on each row. "I count 6 rifts and 3 armies," he tells you. "I'll be here, watching the battle with interest and keeping score. Return to me after each combat. You can rest here and regroup whenever you like. I'm here to provide." Elsevier wishes you good luck and waves goodbye. You find yourself outside his tent, faced with a choice between which rift to approach. The King's Guard seems to have an advantage at the rifts to the south. The Starlit Door exercises more power at the rifts to the west.
To the east, the Dragul appear to have the edge. Returning artifacts to their homeworld should offer an advantage no matter which army has the upper hand. Move to another location. Okay, so Meg, we can now start going to locations. The Starlit Door has power to the west. We may like that, we may not like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go on this board?
I don't know.
If you have no choice at all, then I recommend we go to Mikdo, because it sounds the most like Mifa.
I don't know.
Or we can go to Hoshek, because it's the plane of life.
I don't feel that cool going to places.
Well, then you're going to have a hard time in 2 weeks.
Well, we don't have our tattoos on.
Meg, if you want me to get the tattoo, I will do so, but I am doing so reluctantly and against my will.
Well, that's what. Wait, you make me feel like a jerk about.
Well, yes. I'm saying if you want me to get the tattoo badly enough that you would like me to do so, knowing that I prefer not to, sure, I'll do it, so we can move on with the stream. But, yes, my preference has been stated.
It's in the rule book.
That's not my question.
Other people want it too.
I wasn't asking them.
Okay, fine. We don't do it. Fine, don't do it.
Thank you. Okay. Where do you want to go?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh. Okay. I'm going to go get a paper towel because the only way to move on with this stream is this.
Kidding. The Mifa one was good. We'll go to the Mifa one.
Dicto Plane of Secrets.
I'm gonna put mine on.
You are welcome to. I immediately said we can pause the stream while you go ahead and get something.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go alone to go get something.
Okay, Meg, it's a very simple question. If we're gonna slow down the rest of the entire stream while this keeps happening, just let me know so I can do it now.
No,
Okay.
I will let it go. I will
Thank
let
you.
it go.
Successful, I am indeed a monster because I don't want a temporary tattoo on me. I signed up for a session of this, not a sticker. Honestly, I mean, this part where we can tell Meg this when she gets back. If they looked cooler, I'd be more open to it. I don't think they look that cool. I think they're okay looking.
All I'm gonna say is, I bet if Devin or Chris George wanted you to do it, you would have done it.
I mean, if you want me to do it enough, I'll do it. But if you, meaning you have to want me to do it enough that you want me to do it knowing that I prefer not to. In which case, I'll do it.
You're like the worst.
I am. I think we have different definitions of I'll let this go. Record the keyword secrets. Which at this point I'm just scribbling anywhere on the board because my thing is a mess. Okay.
I didn't read the directions. What do I do? Is it 30 seconds?
Remove the transparent layer, place the paper on your skin with the design face down. Press a damp towel or sponge to the back of the paper and hold for at least 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Completely saturate the paper. Slowly
15
peel.
is like no.
Yep. Slowly peel off the paper and backing and reveal your allegiance.
Yeah, for real successful. This is the finale, but I guess that's only important to some of us.
I love you, Brandon. Brandon said, well, they did talk about cheating in co-op. Now we're just throwing anything we don't like out the window.
Okay.
And arguably... What?
I am so cool!
Yeah, that is very appropriate for you. I think it works.
Oh my god, I love it.
I have 4 more for you.
Uh-oh, I might have a real tattoo coming soon. Should I put another one on the others? Should I put another one on the other side right now?
So I'm looking at the big screen so I can see her. This is definitely not going to be a 2-hour
I
long
could
adventure.
put another one. I mean, we're a little bit in Dragul favor. I could also put the Dragul on this side.
You just want the dragons.
This is so cool. I'll leave this for now. I've never been this badass. I love it!
Wow. Make sure to send our Thunderworks Games an invoice before you go live on Dice Tower.
No, it'll be gone by then.
Yeah, well, it could be gone by then. It doesn't have to be. Okay, record the keyword secrets. Collect the XP at Mictos Plane of Secrets. You pass through a green rift and find yourself in a dark, quiet space. Feeling your way along the cold walls, you accidentally press some kind of switch. As it snaps into a new position, the entire space is illuminated by a harsh yellow glare from above. The light reveals a vast room filled with glass cases of various sizes, each containing a unique specimen. The cases nearest to you contains books and papers. A few aisles away, you can see cases of weapons, and beyond that, wild beasts who appear to be frozen in some form of stasis. Something cracks behind you, and you turn to see a spiderweb pattern slowly creeping over the cracked glass a few aisles over. If any player has the Jade Gauntlet artifact, this is going to be a very slow...
I believe I do.
Okay, let me just open this up over here. I'm going to go through your decks next. Dun, 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 dun,
Yep,
dun,
I do.
Okay.
The Jade Gauntlet?
Jade Gauntlet. Yes, you do.
I certainly do. It better not be taking it away from me because I like it.
A humming sound arises from your bag. You dig around to discover the Jade Gauntlet is strangely animated. Its noise is answered by whatever is contained within the cracking glass. You approach the case and discover a full suit of jade armor made to cover 4 arms and an equal number of wings. One arm is missing its gauntlet. As you grow nearer, the gauntlet's buzz grows louder, and the glass case shatters. Reveal modifier card, Gauntlet's power, and apply it to the next combat. Ooh.
Holy hell. That's cool.
It is indeed cool.
That's really, 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 really cool.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, Brandon, that's literally why I put it there, because it would be the only place showing. If I had an overhead camera, I would have considered my arms. I mean, I guess here you guys see sometimes when I'm talking, but...
The crash draws the attention of the others who pass through the rift. An ogre stands on one end of your aisle, a halfling in a hooded cape at the other. As they approach you, you hear a shout from above. Jeremy Duntham stands atop a glass case, surrounded by several floating multicolored spheres. He lets out his battle cry and slips from the case, falling to the floor. "Defend me!" he shouts, and the spheres light up, encircling him with flashing multicolored light. If you have the title Starlit Soldier, D3, reveal the Jeremy Duntham enemy card, 33.
We do have it.
Yes. Okay. Jeremy Duntham is now an enemy we are fighting against. Okay. Reveal rare card 56, Meg.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum.
You're gonna have to remind me that in a second, because I'm putting out my
No problem.
thingies.
Okay. Ooh, we have an ally.
Which is pretty good.
So ally is Rose. She's going to add a die to the dice pool. If you have the title Aid to Ogre... Oh, dear lord. Okay. We do not have the title Aid to Ogre. Okay.
I wonder why not.
Reveal...
I thought we helped the ogre.
Otherwise, reveal the Ogre 42. So reveal enemy 42.
Okay, so big 42, monster 42.
Yep. We have Gauntlet's power, we have 42 and 33, and we have rare card 56. Reveal the sphere 50, enemy card 50. We have another one. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we got a bunch of things. We got an ogre. You stand with Rose as she faces off against the ogre, Lord Duntham, and his strange collection of spheres. Okay.
I love that you have Starfish and Ice Slug out.
Of course, it's part of the game.
For the finale. Okay, so wait, hold on, because I've only pulled out... Okay, what's the other two,
We need
enemy
enemies
ones?
50, 42, and 33.
50?
Mhm.
50? 50. 50? Alright, I got 50, 42, and what's the other one?
33.
33. Alright. You may continue.
And now we are going into combat. We have 7 dice for combat, and we get to go ahead and draw things, but we also get to add a... Ooh, I need a dice tray. We also get to add a red die to combat because of Rose.
And is that, like, our dice limit is 7, but we get 8 because of her?
Correct.
Okay.
And we have a whole bunch of enemies to take down.
Do they have any modifier cards?
They have Gauntless Power. At the start of each round of the combat, add a green die to the die pool. This does not count against the limits. So we
That's
add
me,
a green
though.
die. Yes,
They don't have any, right?
correct. So we're going to add a green die before we build the pool, a red die after we build the pool, and then we're going to build the pool right now, using our attributes that I did not fill up at all.
That's what I was just doing.
Okay.
Liquefied pork, I hope they are.
What's the question?
They said, are you sure those aren't laced with LSD, my tattoo?
That's fair.
It could be.
Is that a thing that happens?
I think that's a way to do LSD. I don't think it's a fear that, like, people do
Random
that
tattoos.
too. Yeah.
LSD's too expensive to, like, hand it out in roleplay adventures.
I don't think so, actually, for,
I have
like,
no clue.
that much of it, but...
I have no clue. It just sounded
I'm
like
just
something you'd
saying. I don't think it would be, like, that crazy, but, like, shipping drugs is the crazy part. But, you know, who knows how much LSD is? Anyway.
I clearly don't.
No, me neither.
Okay, I've loaded up our character stats. We have pools of dice over here. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Oh my.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a green die to the pool. What do you want to add? I'll add a white die as well. Honestly, I think we have so many different dice. I don't feel the need to actually pay for anything. I'm not paying for anything. There's so many
Yeah, like, I
different
just hope we don't get blue.
Yeah. Even then, there's one blue.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm fine going ahead.
Go for it.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and draw 7 dice in the pool over here. 7 dice. I'm going to draw we have a green, a blue, so we have a blue, a white, a purple, a
Okay,
red.
Alex,
Yes.
please go put your tattoo on.
Why?
'Cause mine is already peeling off, like, it already changed shape. I promise you, it's gonna peel off your skin, like...
That's
If
not
you-
why I care.
Oh.
I just don't want to.
Oh.
I
Okay.
feel like this is the equivalent of saying, "Hey, sprinkle glitter on yourself." I don't want to. In fact, the fact that it's peeling off that easily makes me less interested.
Okay.
Okay. We have 2 reds, a purple, a black, a white, and 2 blues.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a red because of Rose and the green that we already have. Okay.
Okay.
And then we roll. We have a red 1. We have another red 1. We have a red 4. We have a blue 5, a blue 6, a black 2, a white 3, a green 4, and a purple 6. Okay. This is where we can do a few different things. We can add the 6 to the blue 6 that we need. We can add the 2 to the black 2 easily enough. So we already have... We can probably take out the sphere in the first round of combat if we want.
Well, it doesn't really do anything until the last round. Though.
The individual spots still do.
What do you mean?
All uncovered spots deal damage. You're looking at the round counter.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
Before we do any of that,
Yes.
I'll add 2 black.
Okay. Using...
Just something.
Two and the 6. Using your rear line.
Realign, yep.
Okay, we now have a 2 and 6 black.
Okay, well, that's great, because we need both
It is.
of those.
The black, that covers one of the 4 damage spots, which is very helpful. Yeah, covering the highest damage spots is likely the best way to go. Okay, so if we cover things as much as possible without modifying, we can always change things. But right now, then we have a bunch of these spots covered already, and then from there, there's a whole bunch of things we can do.
So
I think.
the second black 2, I can make a 5.
Okay.
I think with acrobatics.
Okay.
If not, there are definitely others. Actually, I'll do it with my runic signet. That way I can chain things with it, possibly. So I'll flip the 2 to the 5 side for the ogre.
Runic signet. Runic signet. Signet.
I love my
signet.
runic things.
Yeah, you have a lot of them. Okay, runic signet, so that's done over there. You've now played 2 cards before we go into bonus plays. We have a bunch of things taken out already, but we still have more to go. I think, what do I have that adds a bunch of dice? I'm going to go ahead and add in, I'm going to add Tremor because we have a bunch of reds and none of our reds match. So I'm going to add 2 reds to the pool. And hope to not roll a 1 or a 4 with these. So we rolled a 4 and a 6. So we can place the 6 down and play easily enough. And then we have other things. Okay, so I've done 1 card play. And then I could modify that easily, but that doesn't help as much. Let's see, I can do multiple things. I can turn, I'm going to use this card over here. I'm going to use Search to be able to flip that 3 into a 4 and cover that 4, which is also a fairly damaging one. And then from there, we can start using bonus plays.
Alright, well, let's hold off on the bonus plays for a second, because I have the runic stuff.
Gotcha.
Um,
I'm ready for my first bonus play when you're ready.
so
Good evening,
I
Brian. Brian, your package just shipped today, for the record.
I'm gonna use my runic bracelet, chaining
Okay.
it, to change one of the red 4s to a red 3 for the sphere.
Okay. Boom. Nice.
I'll use my runic pendant to flip the white 3 to a white 4 for Jeremy.
Okay, in that case, I'll take Search back. Great.
Um,
You still have a runic necklace and 1 other runic item.
yeah, which, like, those aren't, like, super helpful unless I make the... They're not, like, crazy helpful right now. They might be later, but they're not.
Well, let me see if I can add green instead, because then you can use your runic necklace, potentially. Because I can
Yeah.
add green to the pool. I believe I could add green to the pool. Let me just make sure. I'm going to go ahead and add... I don't have 2 green, but I could add 1 green. Okay, so my second play is going to be adding a green to the pool. Just figuring out which die. Okay, it's going to be using Grin Taker. And I'll add green. So we're going to toss a green in there. And it is going to be a 1. So
Yeah.
you can make it a 6.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And I think that should be good enough.
Yeah. That's at least all blows.
Okay. Now I want to use Stalwart as my first bonus play to turn one of the red 1s into a white 1 to cover that other 3 damage spot.
Okay, but before you do that, is there a way for us to add white
We could add whites, yes.
instead? Because there's so many whites needed. Maybe we should do that first.
I can add a red white or a white black. Those I can add.
1 white?
No, yeah, just a single one.
Okay.
Meaning right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations left, and we should add more dice. A white
I can
black.
add 2 green.
Due to cheat and co-op games, Devin, yes, we already have.
Devin! Devin, I've been cursing a lot.
You're adding 2 greens?
I could. Like,
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
just...
a good idea.
If we want multiple, I can add 2 green. And actually, we do need 2 green, so...
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a good idea. Okay, so Stone Skin is being added. That's our second bonus play. 2 more greens.
And we have 6 bonus plays, right?
Well, we just used 2 of them, so we have 5 left. 4 left.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a 5 and a 3 right now. Nope, I rolled a 4 and a 4.
That's not the worst.
It's not necessarily. I can handle one of them.
Let me see, because
I can handle I can increase both of those with 2 cards, but not with 1 card. Devon Tax Tabletop.
What did you roll? 2 4s?
I roll 2 4s. I can play 2 cards to address both of them. What you say? Let's... Devin, I haven't heard an answer back yet. On the table.
Okay.
Should I use 2 bonus plays?
Can you do 1 and get the green 3?
Yes. 1 bonus play is
Okay.
used, and the green 3 is in play now. We have 3 bonus plays left and 5 spots to fill. So it doesn't seem like we'll do it in round 1 of combat, but it seems like we'll have a pretty successful round 1.
Alright, so wait, what are the... We added 2 green, and 1 is now a 3,
And those are 4.
and the other one is a 4. Can you have done the 3 to a 5?
I could.
Can you do that instead?
Absolutely.
And then I'll use my class ability to flip the 3 to flip the 4 to a 3.
Beautiful. Okay, class ability gone. 2 constitution gone. Okay. So we're doing well so far. That means we still have 3 bonus plays left and 4 spots to fill. This is what gets a bit tricky because I don't know if we can do that.
I just want to make sure I have the same as you. So Jeremy Duntum still needs his purple 3.
Correct.
The sphere needs the 1 and the 2.
No, the sphere just needs the 2. There's a red 1 on the other one.
Okay. And then the ogre needs the white 1 and the red 5.
Correct, Mundo.
And we have a red 1, a red 4, a 5, and a 6.
Correct.
And 4 bonus plays.
Correct. Now, so I could do a gamble here. With a single card, I can roll 2. I could re-roll 2 dice, but it is a gamble. Also, we have color changes. We need 2, so it really is. I don't see us doing this in this round.
I think. Well, hold on, because I feel like I can.
I can change the red 1 to a white 1 with this card here.
Okay. Do that.
Brian, Devin's table is one of my tables. That's how he's getting it, because I have multiple tables at my house. Okay, red 1 to that. Okay, great. 1 more bonus plays left. We have 2 bonus plays left.
Oh my gosh, this is giving me anxiety.
No,
Let me think it out, Alex, because I know we can do it.
You're certain we can do it in 1 round, but I don't believe we can.
I'm certain. Hold on.
That's okay.
Because I got my chain stuff and it all changed. Hold on. I can re-roll the reds 3 times.
Yes, but we still have to change colors.
Okay. We need a red 5 and a white 2.
Correct.
Or the purple.
Brian, I've had the Radcliffe table longer than any other table. That's the one that's been my collection the longest. Collection. Mag.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna. You can keep trying forever, or we can just take a few points of damage and move on so we can finish this.
Give me one. Literally 1 second.
Take your time.
There has to be a way. Alright. I'm going to use the Warhammer to make the 4 a 5.
Successful.
And then I'll play the Tempest Fox and hope you roll a 3.
So what are you doing?
I'm playing the Warhammer
Okay.
to make the 4 or 5 to put on the ogre.
Okay. Beautiful.
And then I'm playing what?
How did we roll the red 3, or did we use something to make that a red 3?
I think we rolled it.
Did
Why?
we? Because your Warhammer is, you can do it twice.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you used your runic bracelet on?
Probably. Well, at least on one of them.
Yeah, but that means there's runics, doesn't matter anyway. Okay, cool. So Warhammer, so you made it into a 5, okay. And then you're rolling your Tempest Fox.
Do you mean all of my cards are... Oh, no, it's because it's 2.
It shows, yeah, if it shows 2, you can do it. Tempest Fox is adding the fray. It has to roll a 3. And it rolled a 3. Perfect.
Holy shit!
Yep.
Good boy!
Fun part is it could have rolled a 2 or a 5 and you would have been fine too because you still have the runic crown.
Goodness boy! I know, that's why I added it.
Beautiful. Good choice. And now that's all our bonus plays, and we do not have the white die left. So we are going to take 2 damage, plus, so we're entering, a few things are going to happen. The ogre's dead, so the ogre won't kill us, because he's dead now. The Jeremy Dunham is dead, so his ability won't trigger, which means the only thing that's going to happen is we're each going to get 2 damage. So go ahead and take 2 stamina, 2 fatigue on your character. And then we enter the second round of combat, where all these guys are dead, and we get to again add 7 dice. And we get a bunch of things. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 experience up into our pool. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to take a big one. Okay. And we get 1, 2, 3 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You're a mighty pussy, Alex. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and enter this here. And so we now have this last die left over here. We can go ahead and return the rest of the pool, and we can go ahead and gather 7 cards, seven thingies from the pool. Let's go ahead and do that.
Alex, can I still chain with my runic stuff in the same combat?
No, it's the next. It's a new starter round of combat. Yep. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 dice, and then we're gonna go ahead and get another green. And then get another red, and we just need to make sure we can somehow either roll that 1 white into a 2 or manipulate it. And of course we rolled a 1 white 2.
Yay!
Boom. And that means we killed this last enemy, which means we get another 2 experience and 2 money.
I'm gonna play cards that help me.
Okay. Okay. We are done. I'll go ahead and start reading.
Yeah, I'll use emboldened.
You conquer them all and take control of the area.
Wait, I'll also use the clockwork wolf for you, Alex. So each player fills their intelligence attribute row to its attribute score with stamina from the supply. Although yours might...
max.
Was your intelligence? Okay. Alright, that's all.
D12. If you have the title Starlit Nemesis, I don't believe we do, you lay in the shattered glass of the many cases that were destroyed in combat. Jeremy Dunham and Rose the halfling blacksmith lie lifeless nearby. Oh wow. You creep slowly and carefully back towards the rift while the ogre is distracted with the suit of armor. He clumsily forces his gauntlet back in its place. Return all ally cards back to the rare deck. Return all the following titles to the title deck. Oh no. Saboteur's Accomplice. Okay, here we're returning some titles. So we have Saboteur's Accomplice over here. Saboteur's Pursuit. Duntam's Return. Duntam's Abandoner, not relevant. Duntam's Acquaintance, yes. Duntam's Investor, Scourge of Dumpton, and Smith's Hammer. We don't have Scourge of Dumpton, we do have Smith's Hammer. So we just lost 4 title cards. If you need me to tell them, Meg, let me know.
No, I found them if it's 4, yeah.
Okay.
Woof.
If any player has the Jade Gauntlet artifact card, return it to the rare deck. Sorry, Meg.
Wait, no.
Hide it.
Wait.
Hide it. Hide it.
We can cheat in co-op games.
Of course we can.
Okay, well then I'm keeping it.
Awesome. Go for it.
Fuck the rules. What?
Well, clearly
God
I'm not
damn
wearing
it.
a tattoo, am I? When your enemy claims control of the armor, it springs to life. Wait, no, what? Yes. A luminous spirit fills the armor. It spreads its wings and stretches its arms and legs. Launching into the air, it lets out a bone-piercing shriek, shattering the cases of every specimen in the entire room. You hear many machines and creatures returning to life. Before any of them can spot you, you sneak back through the rift and collapse into Elspher's tent. If you have the title Starlit Nemesis, reveal discovery card 44.
We don't.
We do.
Starlit
What?
Nemesis?
Oh, sorry.
Nemesis?
Trader to Nalos. I think we've traded to Nalos, don't we? Trader to Nalos, yeah. So Trader to Nalos.
Oh, sorry, it was multiple.
Yeah, with 36. Yes, do 36.
No, Brandon, I did get rid of it. I did. I said I wasn't, but I did.
Ooh, what do we have here? I don't know what this means, but we put this. Oh, we put this down over here. We put this on this too. So that's claimed by that side. I don't understand how this works. Why did that side claim it? We won. What?
Are you sure you're reading the right thing?
Yeah.
Because it said Rose died too, didn't it?
Yes. D11. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I read the wrong thing. My bad. You are correct.
Alex, for the sphere, did you give us the experience in the gold too?
Yes, I did.
From the sphere?
Yes.
Okay.
One time, let's go through this over here. D6, which goes to D12. Yeah, I read the wrong thing. Rose did not die. My bad. Rose
Beautiful.
approaches to shake your hand. I almost can't believe we've done it, she says. I feel like I've been waiting for this moment all my life. She watches with anticipation as you approach the suit of armor and set the gauntlet back in its place. The glass of many smashed cases litters the aisle. In the debris, Lord Duntam and the ogre lie dead. Duntam's fallen spheres have grown dark. If any player has the Jade Gauntlet, return to the rare deck, so you still lose that. We don't lose all the other titles, though, so I was wrong with that. If you have the title Duntam Clan... Oh, wait. We do return Duntam's Acquaintance. Duntam's Return. So we keep Smith's Hammer and Saboteur's Accomplice. So I missed one of those. Okay, and do we have the title Peacemaker? I don't think we do.
I don't think so. That's not us.
Yeah. And Duntam Clan Restores, so that's not relevant. If you have the title Aid to Ogre, we do not, so we continue to D19.
Aid to Ogre.
And we have Rose still. Rose is still in play.
Oh, nice. Come
Yes,
back here.
because she didn't die this time. The armor springs to life as the luminous spirit fills it.
Wait, do I still have the Jade Gauntlet?
You don't. I double checked. It still says. You put it back in its case.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't shattered, but it's gone. The armor springs to life as the luminous spirit fills it. It spreads its wings and stretches its arms and legs. After reporting to you in a strange series of buzzes and beeps, it launches into the air and lets out a bone-piercing shriek, shattering the case of every specimen in the room. You hear many machines and creatures returning to life. The armor reports back to you, apparently pleased to have been of use. You ask the armor to stand watch here, and it buzzes a reply while handing you a glowing green runestone. You thank it and return to Elspher's tent. Return the keyword green rune.
I didn't know we had that.
Keyword.
Oh, we just gained it?
Yeah.
You said return.
I said record.
You said return.
Perhaps. If you have the title Starlit Soldier, then go ahead and we get card 44.
I think
Here
we do.
Yes. And that means we have this title down, which is the one I expected to see, not the other one.
We're getting title 44?
Discovery card 44. Yeah, things are falling.
Guys, we are off the rails.
No, we just read one thing. I had to backtrack it. Return to A1. Okay, Meg, that was one of, well, a minimum of 4 encounters we have to have. Which one do you want to go to next?
Alright, what was that one?
That was 44. Discovery card 44.
No, where did we go?
That was
Went to the Mitko?
whatever it's called, it's covered. Micto, yeah.
And there are no things for us?
It does not seem like it. Now, if we go to B and C, it looks like Starlit is stronger there. So in theory, this is a location which was not strong for us, but we're still pretty powerful and we beat it.
What makes you think that Starlit is strong there?
The rules said so. The text. It said to the left, the left, bottom, and right, different factions were stronger.
Should we go to the Mutty one?
I think, my assumption is if we go to the places where we're strong, we're going to be able to build up allies while having easier battles.
Okay, sure. Sure.
Do you want to pick one?
Devin, he wouldn't.
Well, Devin, you want me to put the tattoo on? Sure. I'm messing with you. Of course I'm messing with you, Meg.
I will burn this house down.
I'm not sitting in that house.
What's the question?
Do we want to go to location B or C?
You can pick.
I picked the last one.
Ah, the plane of knowledge or the plane of frost? Well, considering we have an ice slug in the family, I think we should go to the plane of frost.
Plane of frost it is. Devin, religiously speaking, I cannot get a tattoo, so none. I can get henna anytime you want.
That's what I was gonna say is henna or temporary, but he
Yeah.
won't do temporary
No,
tattoos.
Meg, so you missed it. Meg, you missed it when you walked away. I said part of why I'm not interested is these feel like the hassle of a tattoo and none of the coolness either. I'm not like I don't think these are cool looking.
Okay.
You're like, mother trucker.
So when I put mine on and thought I was so cool looking.
No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty cool when you did it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't pull off rainbow hair, Meg. We're different people.
I think you could.
I don't think so. I have seen. Do you know Peter Hayward?
No.
Peter Hayward, he walks around often with dyed blue hair.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And beard.
I love Peter. I don't love the look of a colored hair and beard. Just for the record. So like I've seen
Well,
it
I'll have
done.
to grow my beard out to prove you wrong.
I don't think you'd look great in a beard either, for the record. Ichtel Plane
I've done
of
it.
Frost. Oh, you've done what? The beard?
Remember,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
those that haven't seen, there was an anniversary video for Foster the Meeple, and I dressed up as both Jeff and Jamie.
Okay, we have to go through a sequence before we travel. I made a mistake. Before we travel, we have to go back to Elsifer's tent, which is where we are, and then because we have the keyword secrets, we have to go to A8, and because the King's Guard banner, because of Starlit Door, we have to go to A19. So this is us reporting back.
Jeez.
So, Elsifer reclines on the sofa, a crystal ball in one hand. He taps it occasionally and flips through visions of different skirmishes in the battle. The Starlit Door pride themselves on their access to secrets, wouldn't you say? He asks. I wonder what they'll do when all their own secrets come wandering back over broken glass to say hello again. Gimlix's sister will have a thing or two to say, that you can be sure. Elsifer slides a bead across the middle row of his abacus, indicating a victory for the Starlit Door, then returns to flipping through the battle on his crystal ball. If you have the keyword wall, we don't. If your faction is no, okay, advance your character. Okay, alright, now we can go to Ichtel Plane of Frost. Record the keyword frost.
I'm not recording any keywords, just so you know.
You don't have to. You already have the red, Alex. If you have the white, you just need blue. Yeah, the red and the white I'm cool with. Collect the XP at the Plane of Frost. You press forward through a blue rift into a waist-deep snow of high mountain ridge. 3 full moons above give the powder around you a bluish-white glow. A trail lies ahead that winds through the snow to a peak in the distance where a gigantic statue rests. It is a likeness of Umluktash, god of 1,000 eyes and 1,000 visions. Umluktash is covered in many hundreds of colorful glowing spheres that sparkle in the night air. It is an impressive sight, but your awe is soon interrupted. If any player has the Eye of Eulos artifact card, do you have that, Meg?
I don't think so.
Also, could we agree that we rested?
It's I like EYE.
EYE, yeah.
I was gonna not rest till the next time. Like, we're not that hurt, are we?
We're not hurt. We just have some of our cards you don't get back.
Yeah, like, fuck it.
Okay, cool.
Give it one more.
We also don't get any of our bonus plays back.
Oh, I like bonus plays. You're right.
Let's go ahead and give it an XP, and you can roll a die. I'm going to roll a die for myself.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1, so I healed 1, whatever. And now we got
I do not have an Eye of Eulos.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, Alex, but I was only hurt by 2.
Yep. Okay. Further along, you hear a cry of a gigantic ice worm. You head towards the peak and then move off the path, tunneling through snow as you approach the statue's base. From this vantage, you can see who made the trail. A hooded cultist is perched on one of the 5 stone feet of Umluktosh while her massive ice worm slithers around the statue's base. You also see a single empty socket in the statue's elbow, where presumably another eye should be. The cultist reveals a large blue orb, which glows excitedly as it nears the open socket. Without warning, a halfling leaps out of the snow and attacks the ice worm, while Jera, leader of the satyr, races up towards the bath, brandishing an axe, headed directly for the cultist. You charge forward into the fray. If you have the title Tarek's Knight, this is going to be such a checking day. Tarek's Knight. We do not.
We're
Uh,
proving we played the game.
if you have the title Mala's Contempt or Mala's Respect, we have Mala's Respect, okay? Reveal the Mala enemy card, 41. Okay, so we're revealing enemy 41.
Okay. Oh.
Kitty Cat, who we're now about to murder. Reveal 32 and 29.
32
Yep.
and 29. Okay. Oh my gosh, is the ice worm what Ice Slug turns into? Because it's beautiful. Can you show them a close-up?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I love him.
When the halfling strikes his blow against the cultist ice worm, you charge ahead to join him. The cultist and satyr attack you from both sides. Okay, I don't understand. Do we not have an ally this time around?
Rose might still be with us.
Rose is there, but it doesn't seem to say that you had another one, so maybe you just don't. Okay.
We might just gain stuff later from it.
It is what it is. Okay, combat. Time to fight these baddies. Let's do this, Meg. So we still have that after dice bag pull of red, and now we can go ahead and choose what we want to add. I'm kind of still in the camp of just add anything, unless you care.
My ability is back to PS.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
good point.
I guess just do anything.
Okay. So
Because I have black and green.
We're going to add a black, a red, white, a green, a blue, a green, a white, and then a red. I'm going to roll them, and we're going to have the following.
Okay.
We have 2 black 3s, which are both unnecessary. We have a red 4, which is unnecessary. We have a blue 6, which you can place down the ice worm to take it down. We have a white 4, which is unnecessary. We have a green 4, which is unnecessary. We have a green 3, which we can place on Jera. And we have a blue/white 4, which is unnecessary. So,
Hold on.
Can I do something cool?
Sure.
I think it's cool. I can't actually tell 100%.
I just wanted to check what dice there were.
So I have a card, Meg, where I can increase all the dice by 1.
Okay, but I don't think I have the right dice that I pulled. So there's a green 3 and a blue 6.
There
on the
is
people.
indeed a green 3 and a blue 6 on the people, yes.
There's 2 black 3s,
There are 2 black 3s, yep.
a red 4,
Yep.
a white 4,
Sorry, what? Say again?
a white 4,
There's a white 4, yep.
a green 4,
Yep.
and then what else?
A red 4 and then a red-white 4. It's the red-white die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I already have it. There's 2 red 4s and then a red white 4.
There's way too many 4s, that's
No.
correct. Can we reduce both dice? Do you have anything that modifies 2 black dice?
No. I could add 2 black dice.
That works too, honestly.
Okay, I'll
Let's
do
do
that. Realign.
Okay. Oops. Okay.
Add 'em.
We got a black 4, and a black 5.
Okay, so the 5 can go on Jera.
Okay, the 5 can go on Jera, that's correct, yes.
Now, should I add 2 greens as well right now?
Should you add 2 greens? Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Okay, so I'll do stone skin as well.
Okay. We got a 1 and a 5. Perfect.
Okay.
We can work with that. So I'm walking through something. So if we put the 1 and the 5 aside for a second, if we put the blue 4 aside for a second, if we put the white 4 aside for a second, the green 4 aside, the white 4 aside, the red 4, I don't have an easy answer for that one.
Oh, Alex, so how about I use my runic necklace? This is my first bonus play, but I'll use my runic necklace to flip the green 1 to a 6.
Do you mind holding off on that?
Sure.
Meaning what? So just basically what I have, Meg, is I have a die that says any remaining dice in the pool, add 1 to it. Which right now, do you see this row of dice I'm holding on to? This row of dice over here, if I add 1 to them, they will all be useful.
Okay. Then
So
do
with
that.
So what I'm trying to do though is if we can make these 2 blacks 3s into 2s, then that makes life a little easier. I think, maybe. Well, at least one of them. Meaning, I don't know if both of these are. Meaning, the question is, do we want to mess with these ones first to put them somewhere? That's the question. Because these, it doesn't benefit us to turn them.
Just change them.
Well,
I guess
that's
I
the
don't.
plan.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I could make a black 1 and 2 with 1 card.
Okay. You can make a black 1 and 2 with 1 card. So go ahead and do that.
Okay, so that's the sword that I have.
Okay. That's your runic one.
Nope.
Immortal Blade.
Immortal Blade. Where
Okay.
is it?
I got it. So Immortal Blade, that's 1 bonus play, and that's going to make one of these blacks into a 2, which can then go on the Ice Worm. And then from there, okay, let's go ahead and make everything a little higher now. Unless that, okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so, I can do that. I'm going to make the black 3 into a white 3 with Obnoxious as my first play. It's going to go onto Jera. So the black 3 is going onto the white 3 spot.
Okay.
And then with my second play, I'm using Good to increase each die by 1, which means this green 5 becomes a green 6, going here. This green 1 becomes a green 2, going over here. This black 4 becomes a black 5, going over here. This white 4 becomes a white 5, going over here. This red white 4 becomes a red white 5, going here. And this green one becomes there, going there. And then this becomes a 5. So this is what we're left with, Meg. If you want to take a look, I can walk you through it all.
Okay. I have to wait for YouTube to catch up because I
Yeah.
can't see the top-down camera. Do you have an extra green die, or did you change the green into something? Oh, the 5. I see.
We still have
So-
5 bonus plays. It was still 5 bonus plays left to go.
Right. Can you add dice? Because we
definitely can.
need. We have 1 red, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, right?
Yes.
I can only add 1 die at a time now, but
I can add 2 reds.
okay.
So let's go ahead and do that.
That's helpful. I think
Reds
that's
is
good.
useful. Okay, so I'm adding 2 reds as my first bonus play there. We're going to roll them both. Hopefully get at least a 6. We did not. Although if I wanted to, we should have added them before I did the dice play. Then we would have had a 6 and a 5.
LOL.
Yeah. Cheating in a co-op is all good. Okay. And now we have 2 dice, and we still need 2 more. Okay?
Alright, so wait, you just added 2 more red in there now, a 5 and a 6?
A 5 and a 5.
Oh, because the 6 is up here.
Correct.
Okay, so
I can add a black-white die. And I can add an any color die.
okay. I can add a purple, blue, which we need blue.
Purple, blue is good. You want to do that?
Alright, that's the fox.
Okay. Fox is in play. And
That's a
gonna
bonus play for me.
Yep. Purple, blue. Here we go. We're going to roll it into a 2 or a 6. That's what we need. And it's a 5. Again, ironically, we should have done it before we did the play. Would have given us more information.
So we have 3 5s right now?
We have we have 3 5s, correct. And should I add a black for the last one?
I will use
Can I add a black for the last one, or do we need a blue? We probably need a blue, actually.
Well, let me do this.
Okay.
I will use my charisma ability at the bottom for purple to flip the 5 to a 2 to take out the ice worm.
Okay. Ice Worm's gone.
And that was an ability at least.
Yep.
Alright, so now we have the 6, the 2, and the 5.
With 3 bonus plays.
Now you can do whatever you want if you were gonna do something.
So
But I
let's see
think
what
I
we
can do things too. I might be able to make that red a black.
Can you do that? That'd be great.
Let me double check what I can do. Yeah, I can use Relentless and make a red any color. So I can use that and make
Right.
a black 5.
We now have 2 bonus plays left. We have 1 die in play, and you also potentially have chaining.
Right.
Should I add a blue die to the picture?
Well, we have only one thing left, right?
We have 2 bonus plays.
2 bonus plays?
Yep.
I mean... Do you have any color changing stuff?
I do.
We have 2 bonus plays. I could definitely make that a blue 6 with 2 bonus plays. But that's up to us, because
So-
that would...
I guess my color changing is I can add a blue die, but I cannot change a red die to blue. I can change red to other things, but not to blue.
Okay. So I could make the red a definite blue 6 right now.
With 2 bonus
If
plays.
we,
So let's
if
do
we
that.
want to do that.
So do it. Do it.
Um...
It gives us what we need. It takes out 2 people, and it leaves we
I
only have Malo left.
know. I just wish I could do it in like one less thing so that
Yeah, I think it's fine. Again, we can agonize over it, or we can just rest, basically.
gosh, if this red that was too I was gonna say if this red 5 had been out when we needed the whatever. Okay. So I will play Exalted
Okay.
to make it blue, and then the Runic Crown to make it a 6.
Okay. And we have completely killed Jera and the Ice Worm.
Oh, that's nice. We left the cat.
We now take 3 damage from the cat.
Meow. Why do we take 3 damage?
1 from the round and 2 from the remaining spot.
Oh, you take it like from when the round starts?
Yeah. And then we are going to go ahead and get 2 money. Totally. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 experience.
Wow.
And then we put the dice back in the pool, and we draw 7 dice and a red. And see what we can get done.
So many dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a red. Okay, so roll this over here. I could talk you through it, or I could just roll and process this up to you. Okay, so we need a 2, and we did not get a 2, but I can immediately do a 2 right here, because we have, let's see, we have a blue 4. I could decrease a blue by 1 or 2 with 1 play, and then boom, there we go.
Alright.
Okay,
I'm gonna play Emboldened then again.
go for it. We have killed the enemy. We got 2 more gold and 1 more experience. And then we go ahead and read the outcome. I believe we did that one. Okay. If you have the title Terex Knight, which we don't, when the battle is over, you and the halfling climb to the statue's elbow and slide the glowing blue orb into its empty socket. Jera, the hooded cultist, and her ice worm all lay dead in the snow. If any player has the Eye of Ulos artifact card, return it, which we don't. Do we have the titles Malo's Respect, Contempt? Do we have Malo's Respect?
We have something about her.
We have Malo's
It might be
Respect.
the contempt.
No, we have Respect. B21. Mala first approached you in Undercity through the darkness surrounding Azima's bones. You impressed her with your interest in the Starlit Door and its mission. She saw promise in you. You gave her hope for the future of Ulos. Mala was fiercely devoted to the Door and its secrets. She wanted dearly to travel to the plains, but now she'll see only the eternal silence of Mati, Plane of Death. Return the title, Mala's Respect, to the title pile.
Oh no.
Okay.
We lose respect.
If the Jara enemy card is revealed, and you have either of the title Peacemaker or Sarah, we had Jara, right? We just had Jara?
I don't know.
And you have either the title Peacemaker or Satyr restored. I don't think we have either of those anyway. We don't have this anyway. If the enemy card is revealed, return the title Known to Jara. So we lose Known to Jara. And then continue to B19.
So wait, we lose Miala's respect, and what else do we lose?
Known to Jara.
Okay.
As you claim control over Brizoor's attachment to this plane, every eye in every statue's stone glows with renewed vigor. With a great rumble, the monument to Umluktish comes to life. It steps forward from its base into the snow, which instantly sizzles into clouds of steam around its feet. The creature sets you down from its elbow to a spot near the open rift, and a voice booms from within. I have waited long to be complete, and now I see every world and every future once more. The plane-averse is shifting, and we must all prepare. The god of 1,000 eyes and 1,000 visions walks down the mountainside, melting snow with every footstep and creating a pillar of steam in its wake. The snow and ice around you begins to crack and shift. The air warms, and a new day dawns in this realm. On the base where the statue once stood, you find a runestone glowing blue. You take it and return victorious to Elsifer's tent, marked down Blue Rune. Move your party marker to A, and then get card 45, Discovery card 45. Which is going to be another location that is conquered for ourselves.
Yes, it is.
And then return to the tent once again to talk to what's his name. And this time we have
Do we want to heal again to keep getting our bonus plays back?
Yes. Give up an experience, heal, roll a die.
I'm not even damaged.
You should be damaged by 3, but whatever.
Oh. But whatever. I rolled a 3.
Okay. Just Starlit Door. A13. Aren't those ice ones great? Elsifer asks in return. I'm more accustomed to creatures of flame, so perhaps I'm just drawn to the difference. In any case, 1 point for the Starlit Door. Impressive work. They have a certain uninhibited murderousness that I quite like in a cult. He slides a bead across the middle row of his abacus, indicating a victory for the Starlit Door. If your faction's ban has been revealed, nope. Advance your character. Next. Okay, where do you want to go next?
Well, let's go to the purple one.
Plane of Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Record the keyword knowledge. You cross the rift into a familiar landscape. Purple stone arches rise from a vast grey sea. Gigantic bats circle the air above, but you now stand near an unusual sight in this world. Giant pillars support a high domed ceiling over a polished marble floor. As you step into the strange building, you notice the ceiling is punctured with a circular opening at its zenith. Red sunlight falls through this hole into a massive pink crystal on a pedestal in the exact center of the space. The crystal sends pulses of light through thick pink veins that run downwards into cracks in the floor. If any player has the lavender pigment artifact, that would be me, something grows hot against your back. You pull your pack off and discover that the jar of lavender pigment now glows brightly, ever more so as you approach the massive crystal. The pigment's light and heat are strangely reassuring. You open the jar and a blob of glowing pigment crawls over you. Reveal modifier card, Pigment's Glow. Okay. There should be a modifier card, Pigment's Glow, which is going to help us in this next combat. As you move towards the central crystal, footsteps echo behind you. Quickly ducking behind a pillar, you see a cloaked dragonkin approaching with one of the Grey Folk in tow. To your surprise, the creature does not attack him, but instead follows his command. When these two draw near to the crystal, a Nalo soldier steps forth from the shadows to bar their way. He lifts a massive iron club, but before you can swing it, a shadow darkens the hall. You hear the flap of leathery wings and then a terrible roar. Virandor descends through the hole in the dome and dives into battle. Remember Virandor? The giant dragon mother, something like that?
Oh, yeah.
If you have the title Grix Soldier, okay. Otherwise reveal guard 26, so we should reveal 26, card 26, Massic's Esteem.
Discovery card 26?
No, enemy.
Title card?
We should have enemy, we should have the enemy 26 so far.
Ooh. Okay.
And Mala should be gone over here. Okay.
We got some guards.
Okay. We should also reveal 57. Giant dragon is now an enemy, apparently. The dragon from the cover. We should also reveal rare card 43.
Okay.
It's probably going to be an ally.
43?
Yep. That's going to be Massic, an ally to us.
That's cool.
And then we should go ahead and begin the combat. Okay, we get to add a purple die to the combat pool, and we're only taking on 2 enemies. How easy! Except one of them is a giant dragon. Massacre. At the start of each skill check or round of combat, each player adds 1 stamina to their wisdom attribute row from the supply, ignoring the usual limit.
Who says we get to add the purple die?
Pigment's glow, because I had a pigment, we added
Oh,
the
because of
modifier.
you. I got you.
Okay. Oh, wow. I vote we actually pay into these ones.
Yeah, sure.
Do you see
When
why?
we're fighting a fucking dragon.
Well, because it's primarily red. I think we need an abundance of red.
Sure, I'll make
I'm gonna,
2 red.
I'll make 2 red as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we could draw randomly if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Drawing randomly for 3 more. We're going to draw a purple,
Should we
green,
make
and
white?
purple, green, and blue. And then we add another red after because of rose.
So it's 2 purple, 5 red, a green, and a blue?
Correct. Yeah, we can
Gotcha.
still add stuff after. And we're going to roll, and we're going to roll, and we have a red 4, a red 4, a red 5, a red 3. Red 3s are actually helpful. A red 1, which is helpful. A purple 2, a purple 3, a black 4, which is arguably helpful but depending, and then a green
When did
4.
we have black?
We drew a black, one of them.
Oh, I thought it was blue.
Oh, I thought interesting. I thought you said black to me. Okay.
That card that you used that bumped everything up by 1, that was like a one and done
There's a
use
one in
card,
that card,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Because that would be pretty good right now.
Once per adventure, so we can use it next adventure.
Okay. Yeah, next adventure, for sure.
Exactly. Alright,
See you there.
exactly. I can add something. I could add a black... I'll add a black red and a black white using Cursed Raven and Cursed Tortoise.
Wow, you're bringing in the animals?
Bringing in both my little pets.
I never added the black red to the bag.
Okay, we now have a 5 red black and a 1 white red. Oh, we should use that 1. The 1 white. We should definitely use that 1 white.
Okay, wait, hold on. 1. I added the wrong die. That's why I was getting confused. I did know you added that. I added a black red. Okay, what is this one?
What is
What
this
number is that?
We have a black white 5 and a
5.
red white 1.
Okay, and you want to use the red white one on the red white one?
No, I want to use it on the white one. That's a 5 damage.
Sure. That's fair.
Virendra's going to deal 5 damage to her just if she survives this round of combat.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the runic bracelet
Okay.
and I guess based on that and what does the most damage, I should now hit the guard. So I'll make it a red 3, a red 2, and we can have a red 1 and 2 on him.
There's a red 3. Well, the red 3 can go directly onto a card without modification.
That's fair. Okay, I guess I'll wait. But the 1 should go on the guard.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But there's 2 more. There's a bunch more reds in play. Do you want to roll 2 more reds before we do any more modifications?
Like, add 2 more?
Yeah, because we can use them all.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So we're going to use another 2 reds in play. Which
I don't have any more reds available.
I have 1 more red available, so that's lame. Never mind.
I have 5 out, and
You
I don't have any more.
I have 1 more red, which is now going to make
Could
you
I
lose sleep.
drop them? I know. Because I have 5 out. Okay, whatever. Cool. That's awesome. You're right. It's going to drive me nuts. Alright, so you could add 2, but you can only add 1.
Correct. Yeah, arguably, had I thought of that, I would have paid 1 into 1 less red, but it is what it is.
Alright.
Also, that would have been me adding double red anyway, so not you.
Well then, I'll do my other thing that moves 2 of them. I'll do the Warhammer to make the 2 4s 3s.
So you're making the war hammer to make the 2 4s 3s. Perfect. Okay.
And that's my first play. And then I'll use my barbarian ability to make the last red one the 2 for the guard.
Okay.
So now red should be covered. We actually... Oh no, we're missing 1 red 6.
Yep, we can deal with that.
Okay.
One step at a time. Okay, so there's a few things we could do over here. We start using into bonus abilities at this point. I can make a purple 2. I can use Obnoxious and make a purple 2 into a white 2. That's the first bonus play gone. I can make any color into a 1, so I can use that. That's not exactly how it works, never mind. I guess I could do that way, except we have 2 of those. Let's hold off on that. I can make a 1 or 4 into any color, but we could already put the green 4 onto the multicolor one.
Yeah, unless we want to use the black. So I think we should just, like, hold on to it, you know?
Okay. What other things can you add 2 of? You can add 2 whites.
I could add 2 green,
You
which
want to do
isn't
that?
bad.
Yeah, do
Sure.
it. Okay. 2 green.
I think it's called stone skin.
I'm going to roll them. We got a 1 and a 4. The one we could already put out.
And the 4.
Yeah. We now have 4 more bonus plays and 4 dice.
And 4 empty spots.
4 spots, yeah.
Okay. I will... I mean, I can at least get us closer. I don't know.
I can make a black into any color, but this doesn't help us, unfortunately. I could increase a black or blue die. I could increase a black. That won't help us. Never mind. We can take out the dragon for sure. The question is more than that.
Yeah. With 2 card plays, I could do the guard right now.
Okay. So go for it.
I think. No, I think I'm wrong.
Beck, you're not wrong. So Beck, my frustration with the game is that I know we'll survive this. So what effectively, I have a choice as a player right now. I can either engage in the busy work, knowing that we're completely fine, but doing the busy work, or I can skip the busy work. Both of those feel unsatisfying, which is why the game has gone from like initially better to a slow curve downwards. Oh, I can increase a green die by 2. So I'm going to increase that 4 to a 6 with 1 play, if that works for you.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's a bonus play. We got 3 plays left.
Alright, I'll use Entrap
Okay,
to make the black 4 a black 3.
beautiful. Okay.
And then I can use Transmute to add a die, and it will be white. I mean, it'll be a 1.
Okay, cool. There's 1 bonus play left to do that.
I've done 4 plays total so far.
Yeah. So we have 1 bonus play left. Now here's the tricky part. If you use your barbarian ability to make that...
I've already used it.
Oh, you did? Okay, never mind then. Okay, so I don't see a way... I mean, I could add a red die and hope it's a 6. That's the last way I can try to do it.
Well, are you counting me playing the Transmute card?
Yeah, we should have one play left.
Well, you didn't add a die, though, did you?
The 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the card. I added it.
You randomly took a die out, though?
You said take out a white die and make it a 1.
I said it wrong.
Okay.
I said white at first when I meant 1.
So take out a die, take out any die, and then make it a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead and reach into the bag and do it randomly on camera for the sake of... We're going to check out a die. It is a black die, and it's going to be a 1. I mean, I can make a
Alright.
black die any color.
Alright, and then we're still missing the 6. But
Yeah.
that's the last bonus play, right?
That would be the last bonus play, yes.
I mean, it is what it is.
Alright, cool. We will take 7 damage.
So you're making the black one a white one?
Correct.
Okay.
So we're taking 7 damage from the uncovered 6, and that's it. Okay. We are going to go ahead and kill the guard. That's going to put the dice back in the bag. We will get 2 experience and 2 money.
Okay.
And then we are going to go ahead and draw 7 more dice.
It's nice that reds went back in.
Some of them back in, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we draw another red from the bag because of what's the name's ability. Another purple from the bag because of the other ability. Which means we're now rolling 9 dice and hoping for a single red 6. We got a red 5. I believe one of us can manage that.
it.
Great.
I'll use the Immortal Blade.
Boom. And Brizoor is dead.
Good night, Verandor.
I thought she was our friend too, which kind of is weird.
Yeah, we can't. I thought she liked us.
I'm not entirely clear on who's our friend at this point in the combat.
She is a dragon. So.
That is fair.
Wait, so you had 6 of every die? Yeah, I'm missing a red die. I'm never gonna let this go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can you bring me one of your red die next time you come to visit?
Okay. Massac's Esteem, C16. You've won your battle and the great dragon lies dead at your feet. The broken body of the soldier slumps against a distant pillar. Massac grabs your soldier and smiles warmly. You have fought well and our plan grows closer to fruition. Thanks to you, the Planiverse will soon open to us, and its secrets will be ours to explore. He places the blob of pulsing pigment on your shoulder and invites you to do the honors. By the way, he says, the helm of the Immortal Knight looks good on you. You place your hand on the massive pink crystal, and the glowing creature crawls the length of your arm to seep over the crystal's every surface. Return the lavender pigment to the deck, which I have somewhere here.
Fun.
Here we go.
I like that.
If you have the title General Grix Fealty, which I don't know if we do. Give me a second while I
I
check
don't
all
think
this stuff.
so.
Yeah, it
Not
doesn't sound familiar.
fealty.
Nope. If you return all the following titles, Grix Soldier and Revenge of General Grick. We don't have either of those.
We have Brick Spectre.
Yeah. If you have the title Dragon Friend, which I think we did, which is why I thought that they were our friend. Yep, we did. We did. We fought the Dragon Friend. You helped Verandor... What?
Do we return Dragon Friend to the box?
Nope, it just changed where we go. You helped Verandor raise the city of Meros, and she looked kindly on you for that. She put great faith in you as a friend to the dragons and the Dragul. To have lived long and to have suffered much, only to meet death at the time of Azima's return, this is a tragic end for a great dragon. The grey seas of the world will devour her body and preserve Verandor's final sorrow forever. Return the title Dragon Friend to the title deck. Yeah, and I would say... I would take this with a grain of salt because I am already slightly burnt out in the game. But it feels very anticlimactic to feel like, bit by bit, we're just destroying everything we've done. Which is a little interesting.
I don't know if it's like, oh, remember this, now this is the callback to it.
Yeah, but it's not
be like,
callback so much
oh.
as like death and destruction of the things you've worked towards.
Yeah. So Dragon Friend does go back?
Yes. You have gained control over Brizoor Waal's attachment to this plane, and you feel a strange power course through you. A crackling black beam shoots skyward from the now darkening crystal. The grey sea roils darkening to match the energy. The massive crystal slowly sinks into the earth as the marble floor cracks open below. You hear the cry of giant bats approaching as clinics arrive to investigate. Dozens of the crystal-faced folk arrive in a panic. They approach the sinking crystal only to be struck by its power. The crystals on their faces also change from pink to black, detach, and float away from their lifeless rubber bodies. One of the clinic's bodies drops an amethyst runestone. You take it and walk through it into Elsifer's tent. Record the keyword purple runestone.
Bull.
Starlit Soldier, reveal discovery card 25. You can guess what that's going to be.
What's it gonna be?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a location that we have now chosen to, not chosen, but, you know, gotten more conquest over. Okay. We return to the tent, and this time, we are doing so with the keywords. Was it secrets or was it knowledge? Knowledge.
Knowledge.
A16. Elsifer looks up from his book and takes off his reading glasses. You know, the starlit door seems a natural match for the Clinox, he says. 2 bands of zealots completely overrun by groupthink. Someday I'd like to burn their libraries just to see what they would do. Elsifer slides a bead across the middle row of his abacus, indicating a victory for the starlit door, then puts his reading glasses back on and returns to his book. In the factions battle, nope, okay, and we can do another one. I think one more triggers endgame for us.
Do you want to break here, or do you want to just keep going?
I think at this point, we can just do the next one and be caught. I think that's it. I think.
I don't disagree, but it could end up being like another hour and a half. That's all I'm saying.
It could be shorter if we just say that we win the battle instead of playing the battle. You are so offended. We can play the battle. We'll play the battle.
Why are we playing games if we're just gonna say we won them? Oh my gosh.
Because this goes back to the conversation we had literally yesterday about why do we play games. But we can still play the battle. I'd rather just power.
I know, and during that conversation, my thing is falling out in my hair. During that conversation, both you and Devin were like, as long as the whole table agrees, it's
100%.
fine. And then we actually
100%.
disagree, and you're like,
No.
well, if you're gonna disagree.
No, 100%. If you want to do the battle, we'll do the battle. That's not the question. But I would definitely
Right,
rather
but
power.
phrasing it distinctly like, if you want to do the battle, we'll do the battle, is like, you're making us do the battle.
No,
That's
not
like
at all.
saying, if you want me to put on the tattoo, I'll put on the tattoo.
I'm fine doing the battle. The difference between the two is the tattoo is no. The difference between the two is I didn't sign up to put a tattoo on my body, so I'm fine defaulting to the status quo that I'm not going to. Versus we sign up to play the game, so the status quo is we do the battle.
Okay.
But
okay.
which location? But what I would prefer to do is I'd prefer to knock this out tonight and not do it again.
Sure. Okay. So that being said, I'm gonna go grab another drink.
Go for it. Which locations should I start setting up?
You think any of them now?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that it keeps taking away our cool stuff. So do not go to the plane of flame because I'm worried it could take my runic stuff or something.
Okay. Plane of life or plane of death?
Do we have anything that's related to either of those? Not really, right? I have
don't
the
think so.
immortal blade, so go to death, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe
Plane of-
maybe we'll see my parents.
Plane of death. Okay. I'll hold off on the reading till she arrives back, but I'm just going to figure out what we do and don't have. We don't have that artifact.
Alex,
Yes.
I can hear you on my headphones, so if you want to read the
I'll
intro,
do that.
you can start reading.
You enter a black rift and find yourself on a flat white plain that spreads endlessly beneath an unbroken gray sky. The only deviation in this uniform landscape is a massive black levitating obelisk which rotates slowly in place. There are no signs or shapes carved into the obelisk. It is a plain, unblemished presence in an otherwise empty world. A mist creeps towards the obelisk and takes form near its base. You recognize the sharp ears and leathery wings of a vampire. It reaches out and touches the rotating stone. As in response, the obelisk sprouts an eyeball, then several more. A ghost eater squeezes its way out of the dark stone and joins the vampire. The vampire produces a floating black cube which shines a beam of blue light up at the obelisk, revealing a small square gap in one of its sides. The obelisk immediately stops rotating and remains firmly facing the cube. The horrible stillness of this plane is now complete. Before the vampire can return the cube to its base, Gimlix and a member of the King's Guard fall through the rift locked in combat. When they see the Onyx Cube, they both race towards it, catching sight of you as they charge. If you have the title Starlit Soldier... Okay, Zalix Hand or Zalix Return. This is the title part. Zalix Hand, we have neither of those. Okay.
Hey.
Reveal Guard 26, so the plain guard is back, Meg.
Did we want to have rested in between?
Yes, of course. I assume that. Remove lose an experience. And pop it there. Okay. Reveal rare card 4.
Can we do 2? Because I was pretty hurt.
Sure. Reveal rare card 4. That's going to be Gimlix. We have Gimlix who's joining us over here.
Number 4. What a prince.
If you have the title Vampire's Thrall, reveal Lord Rokta. So enemy card 38.
Do we?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought we had vampires like this.
Nope. Reveal the Ghost Eater. Enemy card 17. So we're looking for cards 17, 26, and 38. You rush to Gimlick's side while the soldier, the vampire, and his Ghost Eater surround you. And now, combat.
And now, combat. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So wait, Alex. So I should only be at 4 damage.
I didn't know what you rolled.
I'm telling you, I should be
Gotcha.
at 4 now.
Beautiful. I'm gonna roll 2 dice myself. I got 7 removed, so perfect. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
As am I. We don't care about adding anything right now.
No, we're gonna be adding a red and a purple after we build a nice pool. But until then, we can decide what we want to do here.
And what does Massive do for us? At the start of each skill check or round of combat, each player adds 1 stamina to their wisdom attribute from display. We haven't been doing that. I think we should have 2 more in our wisdom.
Yes.
So now we'll have 3.
Sure. Brian, to answer your question, Guards of Atlantis does have a thing for handling odd player counts. I don't think it is the most elegant. I think it's functional. So I prefer to play Guards of Atlantis at even player counts, but you could, if you wanted to, play it at odd player counts.
So I would say because of this Massive guy, and we're gonna just keep getting wisdom anyway, I'll make 2 white dice.
Right, so will I.
Well, do you want to make just 1 right now?
Sure.
And then you make 2 next time, because it does keep doing damage to it.
What keeps doing damage to us?
Doesn't it go to your damage when you make a die?
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
Yes. I was like, have I been playing this wrong the whole
No,
time?
no. Okay, and then draw 4 more random dice in the pool, which we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have another white. So we have 2 whites. We have a total of 4 whites, 2 purples, a red, and then another purple, a red.
We made 3 whites, right?
Yes, but 1 was drawn randomly.
2 purples, 2 reds?
2 purples, 3 purples, 2 reds.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Brian, I prefer Rum and Bones over Guards of Atlantis, but specifically as a 2-player game for Rum and Bones, and 4 higher Guards of Atlantis. Alright, we're going to roll a Meg, and we're rolling the following. Okay, we have a white 4, which we can put out immediately. We have a white 6, which we can put out immediately. We have a white 5, which we can put out immediately. We have a white 6, which we can again put out immediately with an asterisk that we might remove it because it's a white/blue. We have a red 2, which we can put out immediately. We have a red 4, which we cannot put out. We have a purple 6, a purple 4, and a purple 3, all of which are useless for right now. Okay.
Okay. I will use Stone Skin and add 2 green.
And I will add 2 red. So we're going to add 2 green and 2 red and roll away. And we have a red 6 and a red 2 and a green 5 and a green 2. None of which are helpful initially.
Okay.
Okay. I can increase a green die if we want.
I'll use the Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
And make the red 4 a 5.
Okay.
And the red 2 a 1.
Beautiful. Okay. So all our reds are taken care of right now.
This is dipping into bonus plays now, but I'll use Foolish to make... I mean... I don't know, I can make the green 2 a blue 2, that way the Lord Rakta is killed.
Do it.
Okay, so I'll make the blue 2... The green 2 a blue 2.
Okay.
With Foolish.
Perfect.
But that's a bonus play.
Yeah. Bonus play 1 is gone. Okay. So do we have a bunch of greens we can add? We don't have multiple greens we can add, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I can make the red 6 either green or blue, whichever one we want. For the guard or the ghost eater.
Let's do the guard so we can take that one out.
Okay, so I'll use Relentless.
Okay.
To make the red 6 a green 6.
That's a bonus play again.
Yes.
I can make anything into a 1, so I'll make that green 5 into a green 1. with a regular play. That's not even a bonus play yet.
Okay.
And so now all we need is 1 die left in the guard.
I think I can add 2 black. I can add 2 black
So do it.
if we want that.
Yeah,
All
do
right,
it.
with realign. You're keeping track of the bonus play
Yes, I am.
part? Okay.
You got a 3 and a 6. Perfect. Which means, yeah, so the 3 is going to go there. And then the 6, can I change the color? I believe I could change the color with my own bonus play at this point. So I can change the color of that black with a bonus play and then cover up the blue 6 so we're not taking 4 damage.
Okay.
So now the only goal is to whatever we can cover up from the others, basically.
I can definitely do the purple either 4 or 6 to a 5.
Go for it. Do it.
Alright, I'll do that with the Immortal Blade. Let's do the
Okay.
6.
Okay, 6 to a 5. And then the question is, can I get one more thing to do something?
I have that Transmute card that, again, it's a random die from the bag, but it's a 1. So the odds of it being a green, like, I don't know.
Doesn't seem the highest, but you're welcome to.
I mean, it's an option if
Yeah.
we're not sure what else to
I'm
do.
not against it.
Like, do we have anything else that we think might be better?
Nothing obvious, so go for it. Do it.
Let me quickly...
Do it. Do it.
Let me just see what else I have. So I could make the purple for a white 4 as well, if you can make it a 5.
I won't because we don't have any bonus plays left if you do that.
Okay.
Do the chance. There's a bunch of dice in here that are green.
I know, I'm just like, if there's a sure way, I'd rather do the sure way. Alright. Because can you add a die of this particular color?
I can add a die of a particular color, yes.
Of white or green?
Yes.
Because I do still have my abilities, so do we have better odds pulling a random die from the bag and hoping it's green? Or you intentionally choosing a die as rolling it and me being able to flip it?
I agree. A white, because my ability can also mess with whites.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to roll, and we're going to roll a 5. And we rolled a 4, so you cannot flip that, but I can first use my ability to reroll. So I'm going to do that. And then you can use your ability to now flip that too.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! I need to finish that show. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
What, Galvant?
The Great.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Huzzah!
It's been a while since I watched that. The new season, the trailer for the next season came out.
It's so good.
Yeah, this peeled off immediately. I have this much left of it.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
3 little lines.
We are going to take 3 damage apiece and
Okay.
lose an experience, which is fine because we have a lot of experience. Okay. And then we get to take all these dice back, put them back in the bag. And then we are going to draw new dice for the bag, and we can hope for the best, so we can just draw into it and do it.
We just have the 1, 1, and 5?
The 1 and the 1.
Oh, because we did the 5? Yeah,
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay,
Just
so
go
we're going
for
to
it.
draw 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 more dice over here. 2 more dice. We got a green, a red, and then we need a red and a purple after. Okay, so we do have 2 greens here. I'll just roll them and tell you what we got here. Okay, so we have a bunch of things. We do not have a 1, but if you can flip a 1, we're good. Or if you can color convert. So I should be able to color convert. Maybe, I think I could. I think
I can definitely flip one. And I can color convert.
Yeah, so I can color convert a 1 black into a green 1. And so if you can flip a green 6, we're good to go.
Yep. I'll use a runic item as well while I'm at it.
Beautiful. And we
Oh
are
no,
done.
wait, I might have already used it. Did I already use it? That wouldn't make sense.
I mean, I could look at my cards, but I think we would have had it no matter what.
No, I think I have it. It's just I thought it was my runic one, like... Yeah, my runic necklace. There we go. I just lost it.
Cool,
But
cool.
look how pretty. It's my
It's pretty.
necklace. There's only one runic item I don't have.
Gimlix, we got that. Wrong one. What am I reading here? Which section did I read? This is the problem. I can't remember which sections I read. Reveal
I
rare
don't know.
card. Reveal the Ghost Eater. Yes, okay, got it. Okay. G8. Is that title Friend of Gimlix or Captive of Gimlix? Which do we have? We had Friend of Gimlix, right? Yes, we have Friend of Gimlix, which I'm sure we're about to lose now. G14. You strike down the soldier, the vampire, and his ghost eater companion. As the soldier and vampire fall, their bodies vanish. Only their spirits remain, seemingly in a state of rest as they drift towards the obelisk and are absorbed into the stone. The ghost eater lies dead on the ground like a beached jellyfish. Gimlick stands atop the floating onyx cube on one foot. He smiles at you. Look at us on the verge of mastery of the planiverse. Life conspires in your favor when you're on the right path, don't you think? Together, you escort the onyx cube to the base of the obelisk. Then it floats upwards and secures itself firmly back into place. If any player has the onyx cube artifact card, return it to their deck. We do not. If you have the title Zalix Hand or Zalix Return, we do not. If you have the title Vampire's Thrall, we do. G22. Okay. Lord Juvan Rokta was an ancient noble of an even older race. His memory stretched back deep into the earliest days of this world. You fell under this vampire's power and felt yourself bonded to his blood. He wanted nothing more than to see a gate to his homeworld opened again to be reunited with the others of his kind who still live there. He was impressed by your will and mind, and he even bestowed his blessing on you, meant to bond to you for eternity. You feel that bond fading as his corpse slowly turns to dust. Return Vampire's Thrall to the title deck. You're no longer under his thrall. Continue with G19. When the onyx cube's in place, the obelisk is complete. It opens slowly, with each of its faces unfolding like the petals of a flower. A painfully harsh light and wind race forth from the first cracks between these petals, and their force shakes the entire plane with violence. The sky is filled with strange snow of spirit, awake now and softly drifting downwards. When they touch the ground, the world is flooded with color and visions from their many lives. The base of the obelisk slowly parts as well, but no gale of spirit showers forth from it. Instead, a simple black granite runestone floats to the ground. You collect it and walk victorious back to the rift to Elsifer's tent. Record the keyword Black Rune. If you have the keyword Starlight
I love
Soldier.
how like the other ones are like knowledge, whatever, and then this one, because it was death, they put black.
So, that's not exactly what happened. You're thinking of when you go to the new location, you record a keyword that's knowledge or frost or whatever. And at the end of each of these things, we had a, oh, I chose the wrong card.
Color.
Yeah, at the end of these things, they had a color. So we do have colors.
I see.
Okay, Discovery card 15.
15.
Where's my Discovery cards go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go, Meg? Okay, here they go.
You're gonna be shocked by what it is.
I'm not going to be shocked by what it is. I was certain of that. I actually was surprised because I pulled rare card 15 and I was indeed shocked. Okay.
Should we go to the other ones?
Well, let's start by going back to the book and seeing if the book even gives us a choice.
Okay.
Please don't give us a choice. Please don't give us a choice. Okay. Death.
We co-op so well.
Death. Starlit Door, a 28.
Did we want to heal after that combat? Is
Of
that
course,
one that would
definitely,
happen?
always. Heal 2 again, I agree.
Okay.
Or even 3, honestly, if you want, up to you.
I'm fine with 2.
Okay. I got 7. That heals all but 2 for me. Elsifer sits near a low
I got
table.
11.
Elsifer, beautiful. Elsifer sits near a low table, playing a game of soldiers with a duplicate of himself. Their battle map resembles Brizoor's Waal. Gimlix won, did he? He asked. Unexpected. A small creature and too much of an optimist to accomplish much. Elsifer slides a bead across the middle row of his abacus, indicating a victory for the Starlit Door, then considers the position of his troops. Let me ask your advice. I'm playing as the Kingsguard. I have the Lavender Pigment, but no other relevant artifacts. The Horn of Cathendor is not as helpful as anticipated. Neblis, Afril, and Hoshak are all under my control. What's my next move? Elsifer doesn't wait long for your answer. He becomes absorbed in his game, lost in thought. If your faction's banner has been revealed at 4 locations, go to A30. It's not a choice. A great peal of thunder rolls through the sky above Brizoor.
Alex, should I double check my book?
Yes, but I would not lie to you. I would not lie to you.
Oh, really?
No. I mean, I'd lie to you for the sake of like 2 seconds of fun. I would not force you. No, I would not do that.
Okay.
I would not. But you feel free to check your book. I respect why you'd ask.
There was a live stream that I watched that I wasn't part of where you said you do things in this game that you don't tell me about.
Nah, there's a difference between... No, Meg. There's a difference between, hey, I occasionally flip and look, versus I actually lied to you.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Put someone with.
A great peal of thunder rolls to the sky above Brizoor Waal. You sense a wave of energy washing over the battlefield and run to look outwards through the flap of Elsifer's tent. A multicolored flame spins within the gigantic stone arch at the center of Brizoor Waal. Elsifer floats up behind you. Well, look at that, he says. The gate's open. How's the battle going for you anyway? Record the keyword Waal. Like W-A-A-L. Reveal discovery cards 50 and 51. And place 1 XP on location H.
Discovery cards 50 and 51?
Yeah, yep. 50 and 51.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't understand where these go.
They go in the top 2 center.
Oh my god, this is so cool! Shut up.
Moving to location H will trigger the end of this adventure. Whichever faction controls the majority of the rifts will win the battle and gain control of the gate. Now we can rest, or we can move to another location. Now you have the choice you're looking for.
Let's do one more.
That is your choice. Choose one.
Let's do the life one.
Sure. Location F. I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
I'll put that to 2 on if we skip them.
No. That's really upsetting that you do it for something self-serving and not something that would make your friend happy.
I'm trying
I won't give you that.
No, just to be clear, I'm playing this next adventure because it makes my friend happy. So I'm trying to choose 2 things I don't want that will make my friend happy and trying to figure out which one will make my friend happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Hoshik Plane of Life. Record the keyword life. Dear Lord. You tumble through a white rift. What? What?
Let's go.
You tumble through. I mean, the sequence is exactly the same. That's the problem. The sequence is read 17 pages of text, check keywords, put out 3 enemies, kill the enemy, go to the next spot, rinse, repeat. This is just bookkeeping.
So did you agree to do it and then complain? Are we going to complain about this the whole time?
No, I'm going to stop. If you get
Okay.
4 complaints, I get 1. You tumble through a white rift into a deep carpet of moss, leaves, and grasses. You're up to your neck in all manner of steadily growing plant life. New sprouts emerge and grow like fingers reaching out towards the sun. Slow, snake-like movement all around you suggests roots and branches are stretching their way through the bed. You use these to climb atop the shifting layers of vegetation. Everywhere, the landscape undulates with constant growth. In the midst of all this life, you spot a dead zone. A ring of wilt and rot, encircling a humanoid skeleton resting on a large stone plinth. Its bones are carved with runes that glow cobalt blue. Something about the skeleton transfixes you. If any player has the Rune Bones artifact card, F1. I don't think we do. We do not.
Rune bones?
No, we don't. Before you know what you're doing, you cross into the dead zone. A putrid smell washes over you, but you feel you must move forward. As you approach the stone plinth, you discover your steps are matched by those of several other combatants from your world, all equally transfixed by the skeleton's spell. Your vision is blurred by strange spores that float through the air here, but you make out the shape of a human woman dressed as an important official from Nalos. You see another figure, hooded in the style of the starlit door. Entering from the opposite side of the zone, you can make out Vrax, leader of the goblin gang in Kolbeck, accompanied by a fungoid. As you walk forwards to today, each of you in sync with the others, your movements orchestrated by the same force, but when Vrax raises her knuckle bones over the skeleton, the spell is broken. All present leap back a pace, draw steel, and charge to battle for the right to return to the bones. If you have any of the titles Rioters, Warden's Ire, or Warden's Trust. We have Warden's Ire. Reveal the Warden's Mercy enemy card, so 58, Meg.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So we have Warden's Mercy, who we've faced before.
I think her name is Mercy.
That sounds right. If you have the title Captain Giselle's Debt or Captain Giselle's Ire, I don't think we do. We do not. Then reveal rare card 21, but we don't. Reveal Vrax and Fungoid, so 56 and 13.
What an epic final battle.
I'm just glad you're saying it's final and not trying to convince me after we do this one to do one more.
Aren't you someone that needs to complete the whole thing?
I am someone that let's not do this now.
Okay. I agree. Let's go in blind.
Cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we draw a purple and a red. Okay, Meg, we have. Let's roll them. I'm gonna read them out to you. Okay, Meg, we have a green 3, which we can immediately place. We have a blue 1, which we cannot place. We have a white 6, which we cannot place. We have a white 3, which we can place. We have a black 3, which we cannot place. We have a black 2, which we can place. We have a purple 5, which we cannot place. A red 5, which we cannot place. And a white red 2. So white
Purple
red.
5, a red 5, and a white red.
White red 2.
Okay. Where did you place the green 3?
There's a green 3 and a white 3. So when you place... Oh, interesting. I see your question. I placed it on the fungoid.
Okay. So that guy has 3 on him, but nothing else on
Correct.
anybody?
Correct, Amundo.
Cool. I will add 2 green with my stone skin.
And I'll add 2 red with my... What's it called? Okay. So 2 green and 2 red are being added to the pool. As usual, we just need more dice more than anything else at this point.
I mean, while you're at it, if you want, I'll add 2 black as well.
Ooh, wow, 2 blacks. Okay, we can use those too. So we got a whole bunch of new dice additions to the pool.
New dice entering!
And we now have a black 1, which can be placed immediately. Another black 1, which cannot be placed. A red 3, which cannot be placed. A green 6, which can be placed. A green 4.
Hold on. Red 3, green 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Green 6, which can be placed. A red 6, which cannot be placed. And a green 4, which could be placed on the one of any color. Which I'll do for now, but we can change that later.
Alright. I'll,
At this point, we have a total of 9 dice for a total of 10 areas. So if we want to add one more die, that could make sense, or we could just start trying to process, because we've already used 2 of your plays and 1 of mine.
yeah, let's process. So I'll use the Warhammer to make the red 3 and 5, the
Beautiful.
2 4s.
Beautiful. Excellent job. Multiple dice at a shot. I approve.
And then I'll use my ability to make the black 1 a black 6.
Beautiful again. Okay.
Beautiful again.
I think I'm going to add a die, because you'll see in a second. I'm going to add the... what do we need? We have another black? Yeah, we do. I'm going to add the black-white raven.
Okay.
That's my second play. I'm going to roll that. And that was a 6. So we have a black-white 6, which the reason I did that is now I'm going to use Crusader, my ability, to re-roll the white 6 and the black-white 6, because neither of those are helpful.
What about the red 2?
Oh, that's a good point. Good call, Meg. Good call.
Thank you.
Okay, it's red 2 again.
Well, we tried.
Yes. Well, in fact, they're all useless. We have a white 3, and then the other 2s are 2s. Okay. At this point, we are now in bonus play territory.
Okay. So I should maybe use my runic stuff, because a lot of it will change these things.
Yep. Go through your runic stuff first, and we'll go from there.
So, alright, so I can use the runic pendant to make your Raven 1 of 5 for Ward and Mercy.
Okay. Which
Or
one?
for the rack thing, I guess.
Okay.
But,
Perfect.
I'll use the runic bracelet to move the red-white one down to a 1. And then use that as the 1 on the fungoid.
Beautiful. Okay. So all with one
I
bonus
can
place.
use the runic... yeah, this is all 1 with the runic stuff.
Yep.
I can use the runic signet to make the black 3 a black 4 for the 4 on Vrax.
I did the 4 on Vax already.
With
I mean,
what?
we could change it. Yeah, we could change it. Let's do that by all means, because then we have that option. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What's the 4 that I'm missing, though?
That's the 4 green.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, hold on to that,
makes
because
sense. That makes sense. Yes, exactly.
I'll use the runic necklace for the 4 green to make it a 3 for Mercy.
Okay, Perfect.
And then I'll use the runic crown to make the blue 1 a blue 2 at least.
Okay.
And those are all my runic things at least.
Okay. We now have 5 bonus plays for 4 remaining actions, and we should be good. Let's see what I can do over here. I can make a 1 or 4 any color. That doesn't help us right now.
So I can make the red 6 the blue 6. With Relentless.
Perfect. Okay. That's a bonus play. A new bonus play?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I can make a die into a white. That won't help me. I can decrease a red or a white. That won't help me.
I'm sorry to keep like jumping in on things that you're doing,
No,
but
you're all good.
I can use the Immortal Blade to make the blue 2 a blue 3 now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's another bonus play. So we have 3 bonus plays left to resolve the last 2. Can you convert a purple to any color?
Yeah, actually, I can use Exalted to make a 5 any color I want. So I can make the purple 5 a black 5.
Beautiful. Okay, that's one more bonus play, which means we only need 2 more bonus plays. We only need, the last thing we need is we need to get a green in play and then make it 2. So
We have 2 bonus plays right now.
We have 2 bonus plays remaining.
Okay.
And I don't think I can do it by, I can put a green die in play.
Can you make that 3 a 2?
I probably can. Let's find out. I can, yes.
Okay. If you do that, I can use Reckless to make it green.
Perfect. And then we're done. Look at that! 1 round of combat!
Wow,
it was worth doing it!
I think we should do it one more time. That's how good it was.
If you insist on it, I will allow it.
We didn't even get hurt, did we?
If you we did not get hurt. If you insist on it, I will allow it, but you know how I feel about it.
I will insist.
Okay. Let's read the result.
That was a good combat, though.
Yes, indeed. It is indeed a late night. We're working our way through this.
Noah!
Which one was this? Which was this? Okay, there we go.
Getting lost.
Well, because there's all these pages that have almost the exact same text. It just depends which faction you were.
Oh.
So I have to remember which one it was. Otherwise, continue reading. Your fellow cultist races back to the rift to lend his aid on another front. You take the rune bones to the skeleton on the plinth. Several knuckle bones are missing from its left hand. You find that the rune bones slide perfectly into these gaps. Vrax, her fungoid ally, and the human official all lie dead on the rotting ground. Their bodies molder rapidly as soon as they are nothing but dirt. If you have the title Warden's Trust, which I think we have Warden's Ire, if you have the title Warden's Ire, return it to the deck. So we lose it. If you have either the titles Rioter or Warden Killer, I think we have neither. We do not have either of those. Okay. If you have the title Goblin's Inmate, which again I think we do not have.
We do.
We do. Okay. Did you know or are you just remembering?
I just got that one is right next to Warden's Ire for me, so it must have been the same thing.
Goblin's Inmate, return it to the deck. If you have the title Dragool Enemy, we do not. Otherwise, you lie wounded on the rotting ground. Vrax, or fungoid ally, and the hooded cultists all lie dead beside you, their bodies quickly moldering. The human official approaches the plinth with the rune bones and returns them to the skeleton's hand. Return all ally cards in play to the rare deck. Oh. Wait, what? No, I read the wrong thing. My bad. Continue to F19, not F9. See a perfect pattern. When the last bone is in place, the skeleton rises from the plinth and raises his arms. All the decay from the dead zone swirls up into the air and clings to his frame. A lord of rot, the creature walks forward through the thick mass of vegetation ahead. Everything it touches withers and dies. In its wake, fetid death shoots forth spores and spawns fungoids who follow in the path of their liege. On the plinth, you find a pale runestone. You collect it and return to Elsifir's tent. Record the keyword White Rune.
Heck yeah.
Move your party marker to location A, and then grab the card. Grab Discovery Card 17, which I'm sure we can guess what it is. I was indeed right. I guess what it was. Okay. Now we go back to A1, where we're going to talk to, what's his name again? This time with the keyword life. A10. Starlit Door. A25. Let me ask you something, says Elsifir, who floats near the top of his tent. If all the dead souls creep back into life and all the living things rot away and die, what happens? When you don't have an answer, Elsifir floats down and offers you a cool drink of water. Have you ever stopped to wonder if all this fuss about Brizoor Waal is really for the best? He slides a bead across the middle row of his abacus, indicating a victory for the starlit door. Just something to think about, he says, then floats back up to the ceiling. But this time, Meg, because we have the keyword wall, which we have avoided this whole time, has your standing improved, Elsevier asks. The gate remains open. You'll have to face your fate eventually. Okay. What do we want to do now, Meg?
The only thing I'm thinking is, I think that we might be in like a final battle where it matters how many things we have.
This is possible.
Also, I had a long rest again at the end of that to get cards
Good
back,
choice.
so if you want to pay fulls.
Good choice, good choice.
I'll let you decide.
It's so much better when you do it the other way. When I let you decide, knowing. We'll go to the Nibelus Plane of Flame.
We can do it! We can do it! I like playing all of the games, sue me.
You hurry through a red rift into a barren world of grey and black stone. There's no life anywhere in sight. The sky here is only a blanket of dark smoke. Deep fissures in the ground provide the only source of light and heat. They glow with burbling magma and spurt forth geysers of molten rock. This is a burnt-out wasteland where nothing can survive, but something draws you deeper into this harsh realm. Backlit by erupting fissures, a huge figure lumbers away from you, muttering to itself in Jugal Common. You follow, but before you can approach, a massive body falls between you and the figure, then moves quickly to surround you both. A humongous insect's head rises from the body with King Tyrone riding on its brow. He holds an enormous red pearl in his hand and seems intent on placing... What?
It's King Terran?
Yeah.
Riding an insect?
He holds an enormous red pearl in his hand and seems intent on placing it in a patch of red sand that lies between two towers of black stone. But Terran is tackled from his mount by a cloaked figure, and they tumble to the ground. Terran wields the power of a strange pearl to defend himself against the skill of his first attacker and the might of his second. Within the grip of Terran's megapede, the battle for this plane has begun. Reveal the King Tyrone enemy card. 34.
Okay. We got this. He's a chump.
I know we got this.
He's a puss.
If you have the title Rescuer of Zelith, which I do not believe we do. We do have Rescuer of Zelith. Reveal rare card 17. Place it face up.
Ooh. Zareth is here to help. See, we got another friend, Alex. This is gonna matter. It's definitely gonna matter. It's gonna matter. I know it.
If you have either titles Hated by Trolls or Trolls Ally.
I think they hate us.
I think so too.
Because
No,
Alex hates big creatures.
We have Trolls Ally. Reveal Urka, the enemy card, to enemy card 54.
Okay.
And reveal the Megapede 40.
Okay. This is the lady that we upset, isn't she?
I do not recall.
I think we did.
Okay. Battle.
Battle. Alright, I say let's just go into it with a smorgasbord.
We have a purple, 3 whites, a green and a red, and then another red. And then after that, we're adding a red, purple, and blue.
Okay.
We're going to roll. And we have a blue 4, which we can place immediately. We have, sorry, a white 4, which we can place immediately. A white 3, which we can place immediately. A white 2, which we cannot place. A green 5, which we cannot place. A red 2, which we can place immediately. A red 5, which we cannot place. A red 3, which we can place immediately.
Alright, I left off at green 5. Every time you tell me, I'm like trying to spin the things as fast as I can and remember the numbers.
So
I have a 3. I just dropped one.
Yeah.
Good, just start over.
We have a white 4 that can be placed immediately.
A white 3.
A white 3 that can be placed immediately.
A white 2. A green 5. A blue 4.
We do not have a blue 4.
Oh, okay. A blue.
Again, a white 4, 3, and 2.
Okay.
You can place the white 4 and the 3 immediately.
Yep.
A green 5.
Mm-hmm.
A red 5.
Okay.
A red 3 and 2 that can be placed immediately.
Okay.
A blue 6.
Okay.
A purple 6 and a purple 4.
Okay.
And the purple 4 can be placed immediately.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay? And then from there we can start doing things. I'm going to add 2 reds, because why not?
And I'll add 2 black.
That gives us a red 6 and a red 1, which can be placed immediately. And it gives us a black 4, which can be placed immediately. And a black 2, which can definitely be placed on that empty 2.
Okay. Well, but the 2 could become a 3 as well.
Yep.
And a black 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we still need more dice in the pool, because currently we have, well, we actually need a lot of dice in the pool. We still need 4 more dice to even have a chance of doing it in round 1.
Do you want me to add the 2 green?
No, you can go for it, why not?
Okay. So I'll use stone skin and add 2 green.
We have a 4 and a 6, which we can place the 6 right away. And then the 4 we can leave in the pool and start messing around with stuff.
Okay. And then we still are going to end up needing like 2 more dice, right?
Yep.
Alright, so
I'm
how
going to
about...
make the green 4 into a black 4. Oh, you want to do your chain things first? Do your chain things first.
Well, I was just going to use the transmute one to hopefully add a blue one. But if it ends up being black, that's also helpful.
Go for it.
So it's the random one of... It's the one that's a random one of any color and it becomes a 1.
Sure.
If it's blue, that's very helpful. If it's black, that's still
It's
fine.
purple.
Okay, then I guess just hold on to it.
Okay. And that's the first bonus play, I believe.
Yeah.
You want to go through your cursed things first and start with that?
Have you done any regular plays?
I've done 1 regular play.
It's up to you if you want to do a play first or not.
You have chain stuff, so you may as well do those first, and that way I can play around.
Yeah, I think technically I can come back to them too, because I don't know if all of them really do stuff for me right now.
So then
So
I'll
the
go ahead
black...
and play Stalwart and make the green 4 into a black 4. That means we have 1 die left to kill the Megapede.
Okay. Well, then I can use Runic Signet to make the black 2 a black 5.
We don't have... Oh, the black 2 a black 5. Gotcha. Okay.
And then I can chain the Runic Necklace to make the green 5 a green 2 for Urka.
Okay.
And if I add 1 to the 6, that rolls around to a 1.
What?
If I add
no,
1
it's
to a
not.
6?
No.
Okay. Alright, so for my runic stuff, I think that's the best stuff to use for now. Like,
Okay.
other stuff might be good, but not yet.
I can use the red pearl with a bonus play to make the 6 into a 1, so we can start working on taking out Tyrone. So if we get
The
a
blue
single...
6, the blue 1.
The blue 6, the blue 1. So if we get a single more... If we can get 1 more die in Tyrone, we can at least kill him.
The problem is I don't really make things certain colors that easy.
I'll make a black-white with my Cursed Raven, using a
Okay.
bonus play.
You'll make a black-white?
A black-white die.
Oh.
It is a 2. So if we can adjust it by 1, which I should be able to do unless you want to.
I might be able to do it with the runic.
I can do it. I can do it on my
already...
end.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay, so I'm going to make that into a 3. That's the bonus play, which means you have 1 bonus play left to try to resolve whatever else is on that pile.
Alright, well I can use Exalted to make the Well, I think we should take out the blue 4, I guess, right?
If you're able to. I just don't see any way to do that with one play. I'll use my card to re-roll that white, hoping for a 6. Or even if it turns into a 4, at least it's a possibility. It's a 5, so neither. I could, with one play, I could take out.
Oh,
the
I can do it.
purple.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I'll use the runic bracelet because I can chain that to make the red 5 a 4.
Okay.
And then I think I can make red anything. Yeah, I'll use relentless to make the red the blue.
Okay. Boom. And there we are. We're done. We now take a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage apiece.
Okay. A lot of damage. Okay.
And then we go to the next round of combat.
And it's only this Urka girl?
Yep. We draw 7 dice in the pool. We have a black, we have a red, we have a white. We have a purple, we have a white, we have a black, we have a blue.
Okay.
Then on top of that we have a red, purple, and blue.
Okay.
We have a... Okay, so
Just
we have...
pick the purples and whites because black can fill anything.
Yeah, the black can fill anything, so we just need to adjust a purples, because we have a 4 and a 6 of purple, and 4 and a 3 of white. I can make, bless you, I can make the black 5 into a purple 5 with one play, bless you. And so we each have a white that needs to be filled.
Okay.
I can make any color die into a white, so I'll make the purple 6 into a white, and we are done.
Lovely. I think it was worth it.
Okay. E6. Do we have Rescuer of Zereth? I think we did, didn't we? Rescue of Zereth. The Dragul warrior, King Terran, and the Megapede all lie dead in the broken stone ground. It seems you have finally killed your king. While the human heads battle back through the rift to another front of this battle, you pick up the red pearl and place it securely in the bed of sand. If you have the title King's Company, E20. I don't think we do. If you have King's Disfavor, return it to the title deck.
And we do.
We do. If you have the title Troll's Ally, go to E22. I think we just said we do. Yes, we do. So E22. Not so long ago, King Tyrone sent you to Jolov to fetch the head of a giant troll. You found 2 trolls in Jolov, but they were not the beast you expected. Urkel was kind to the Dunegrass girl, who was sick with fever. A strong and compassionate soul, Urkel will be missed by many Dragul, but by none more than her partner, Sungak. You've no doubt that she will learn of your violence here today, and she will want her revenge. Return the title Troll's Ally to the deck.
Oops.
Reveal title card 9.
Uh-oh.
Troll foe. It seems you have planted a seed in this plain, and it quickly takes root. A white-silver tree sprouts rapidly from the red sand. It grows thick and spreads its branches overhead, while its gnarled roots crack the stone ground, creating fissures of sand. Into these fissures, the tree drops its acorns, and new sprouts spring up all around you. Before long, you stand in a forest of white-silver trees. Soon, the whole plain will be filled with them. You inspect their bark more closely and find the trees are made of unrefined Durgolium. You grab a ruby runestone that you find hanging from a tree branch. In full control of this plane's connection to Eulos, you walk back through the rift and into the comfort of Elsever's tent. Record the keyword red rune. Gather the title card, discovery card 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go to location. We'll technically have to go back to the tent first.
Mm-hmm. And do you want to heal in between?
Sure.
For
Flame.
Oh, I rolled a 6, Alex.
Your re-entry startles Ulcifer awake from his nap. No, no, he exclaims. I'm awake, just resting my eyes. He consults his crystal ball for a moment and chuckles. Well, look at that. You killed your king after all. Whether by accident, incompetence, or sheer ruthlessness is nothing like living up to a reputation you didn't deserve. I hope you can take a moment to enjoy the irony of it all, and maybe feel a little guilty. He slides a bead across the middle row of his abacus, indicating a victory for the starlit door, then lies down again. And now we can finally go to H.
Let's go!
You
And
approach
we
the-
have Rose, Masik, Zareth, and Gimlix with us.
You approach the gate of Brizoor Waal. A fluctuating rainbow of energy fills the circular space defined by ancient stone. Each sliver of color dances with visions from another plane. Slowly, an otherworldly electricity fills the air. Sand and small bits of rubble slide towards the gate as if drawn to its power. Color drains from the world around you as the gate glows brighter. It is as if your Euless has always been a dream of this ancient gate, and is now waking, absorbing your world back into itself like a foggy memory. Then the earth shakes. The gate suddenly unleashes light and wind across Brizoor Waal. The entire battlefield and every combatant is now washed in an eerie glow. Even the spirits of those who have fallen rise up to watch as the swirling energy expands forward like an oily bubble, slowly shifting into the shape of a towering spectral dragon. Azima steps forward, dwarfing even the largest of Virendar's brood. Each of her ghostly rainbow scales contains the entirety of another world. It is as if her spirit were composed of the planiverse itself. If the starlit door is the most banners, go to H2. You approach the open gate with the other cultists of the Starlit Door, and you all kneel in reverence. You have won the war and prepare yourselves to receive Azima's power. Dead silence falls over Brizoor Waal as every soul in Euless watches and waits. Azima looks down on you, her eyes shining into yours with the color of a million worlds. Then she opens her mouth and drowns you in a blast of spiritual fire. Azima's blessing is one of power and light, and it threatens to tear your soul to pieces. Reveal title card 100.
Interesting.
Starlit Door victorious.
Ooh!
Reveal discovery cards 53 and 54 and put them together near the party journal. We have Despised by Demon and Frog God's Folly. Wait, what?
No, that's not it. Discovery card?
I'm sorry, discovery cards, not titles. Discovery cards 53 and 54.
I don't understand.
It's a skill test.
Oh.
This skill check requires placing 12 dice in rows so that the sum of the 2 dice on the right equals the sum of the 2 dice on the left.
Oh.
The dice on the left must be indicated by color and value. The dice on the right can be any value but must be the indicated color. After building this dice pool for the skill check, examine the party journal. It doesn't say dice limit 6. Wait, 6?
Then you have to add.
After building this dice pool for the skill check, examine the party journal. For each keyword recorded that ends in rune, add an additional die to that dice pool that matches the color of the keyword. For example, if you have the keyword white rune, add a white die to your dice pool. So we get to add, so we build the dice pool, and then we add one of each color because we have each of the runes.
Okay. So then I say we just do the dice pool because it's, unless we want to super...
Why not pay into each of the colors, or do we care or not?
I mean, I could do all of them but green. Can you make a green?
Yeah, I'll make a green.
Because we take damage from it, is the thing. Are there any others you want to make?
I'm not that fussy. We can either add dice or manipulate dice anyway.
Okay, then do you not want to add the green?
I'm kind of
I had 2 green. So, don't do it. I'll add a purple.
Wait, so we're adding what?
Do you not add a green, I will add a purple and a blue.
Okay. And then the other
But
dice.
I can add 2 green later. I thought we were going to try to do literally every
Gotcha.
color.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'll add a green and a blue.
So we're adding a green and a blue. Wait, what? A purple and a blue.
Sorry, you're right. Purple and blue.
Okay, and then we add 4 random dice from the bag. And then after we build the dice pool, we get to pick dice anyway, so that's even better. No, it's of the color, so it's not. It's that we don't get choice. Okay, we have a green, a red, and a white, black.
Green, red, and then white, black, you mean
White,
like the...
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Then we get to add 1 of each color.
Yep.
Okay. And then
All
we roll
right.
those 12 dice.
Fucking roll, Miles.
Alright. So I don't necessarily have. Let's just tell you the dice and start from there. We have 2 green 2s. We have a blue 5 and a blue 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have a white 4. We have a red
Okay.
6.
Okay.
We have a red 6. We have a white 1. Sorry, I don't know. I said that. We have a red 6, a red 6, and a red 1.
Okay.
We have 2 purple 3s.
Okay.
We have a black 5 and a black white 4.
You rolled doubles on the purple and the green?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's fun.
Okay. And then we start
Okay.
adding things. So we have to get the dice on the left and the right, and then after that we have some degree of flexibility.
Alright, so we have the black 4. And because these are all colors, why don't I start off with the runic stuff? Because that
Sure.
all... Let me just find it all. Okay, so I can use the runic crown to make the blue 5 a blue 4.
Okay.
I can use... That one doesn't really help yet. Alright, all of my other runic things are not helpful yet, but I think they'll help when we go to add stuff. To do the adding part. Because they basically have to equal, right?
Yes. Do any of your runic things make red less?
I can make red 1 less.
Perfect. Do that. That turns a 6 into a 5, and then we put the 5 black and red, which will add up to 10, which is we know we need those.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Alright, so that was me using the red one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this one I'm not going to use yet. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's useful right now.
Okay. So from there, we know that we need a value 7. That won't necessarily help. If we need a 6, can you make a red 6 into a white? I can do it, I think. I'm going to make the red 6 into a white, and put it on the white spot, along with the blue 1.
Okay.
That makes 7, which we know we need. So that's my first play.
I love that you're adding this for me. It's like the best thing you could do.
Then we need a
Alright,
9.
I can make the green 2 a 6.
That'd be awesome.
Let me find the card, but I know I can do
with
it.
the 3. So now we have this side lined up.
Where the fuck it? Haggle. I'll use haggle to make the green 2 a 6.
Okay.
Alright, so the dice limit card is completely done, right?
Yeah.
And we have all the right colors we need for Zima's power. We just now have to get them.
We do have the right colors, although sometimes getting the right colors is not necessarily the easiest way to do it. Sometimes there's other ways to do it.
Yeah. I could use the Warhammer to make the red 1 a red 3.
Go for it.
Okay.
I've only used 1 card so far. I'm not tracking bonus plays until you tell me to.
I just played my 3rd card.
That's your first bonus play. Got it.
Well, like, I've been doing runic stuff, but my 3rd play.
Yep.
So that made the red 1 a red 3. So now we're still just missing white, green, and purple, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, I have the Immortal Blade, then I can make the 3 the 4 for purple.
Okay. Perfect. Done.
Okay.
I can re-roll whites.
I might be able to just bump it up. Let me check. Because I thought I had one other thing that lets me do that, but maybe not. I thought I had one that lets me just bump it up, but maybe not. Okay, well I have a runic pendant that will let me reroll the white first. That's in the runic chain.
Okay, go for it.
So, reroll the white?
It's a 1.
Okay. So we have a white 1 and a green 2.
I'm going to use my second play to make that green 2 into a green 1.
Because you want me to do my ability?
I assume one of us have an ability that can flip it.
Alright, I'll do my barbarian ability to flip it.
Okay.
Although, actually, I have the runic necklace to do it, so I'll do that one with the necklace.
Okay.
Because if you can bump up that white one to a 2, I can flip it with my ability.
I can take care of the white one, I believe.
Okay.
I can make a 1 into a 5, so I'm going to use that with a bonus play, make the 1 into a 5, we've passed the test.
And I didn't even use my ability then.
Okay. You withstand Azima's power and receive her wisdom. Azima's blessing washes over you, cleansing your soul and filling you with wisdom and power. You've been burned alive and made anew. Incredible power radiates from your fingertips as Azima's breath flows through you. Your enemies flee before you, leaving Brizoor Waal under your complete control. Azima's fire dissipates. Her form expands to a point of tension and then bursts, showering the area with vibrant droplets of light. Accordingly, the radiating power fades from your form as a voice speaks from deep within you. Be well, my children, and I bless you, so must you bless each other. The 6 rifts that broke the landscape now close. With Azima's presence gone from the gate, it now hums with potential. You place your runestones into slots honed into the gate's threshold. Brizoor Waal is unlocked. It will respond to your commands, opening passage to any world in the Planiverse. Reveal title card 98.
We are scrumpy. But we're wrapping up now. At least I think.
Turn to the end. The Battle of Brizoor Waal forever altered your world and its place in the Planiverse. Azima came, offered a blessing, and spread her spirit across the land. Those who gained control of the gate used it to expand their own power rather than for the good of all. And as time went by, a new order settled over Ulos. Which titles did you get? Both Nalos Triumphant and Defender of... I'm going to put this down. Do we have Nalos Triumphant and Defender of Nalos? I don't think so. No, we do not. Nalos Triumphant and Traitor to Nalos? No. Do we have...
We have Triumph of the Faithful.
We have Starlit Door Victorious and Starlit Soldier. No, although I feel like we should have.
We have Starlit Soldier.
But we don't have Starlit... Oh, we do have Starlit Door Victorious. Never mind, we do. The Starlit Door has thrown the gate of Brizoor wide open, overriding all mechanisms of control. In the gate, there's now an always morphing confluence of the planes. Every pathway to every reality is always open. At the center of all this flux and fusion lies Ulos, and in Ulos the Starlit Door rules over all. Nalos and the Royal Council have been dissolved, as each of the Dragul city-states in their council. Instead, there's only the Door, which rules not by law or decree, but by shifting the fabric of reality to make whatever adjustments they please. For your role in establishing this new order, you have been promoted to the highest rank of soldier, Wayward Wanderer. Tasked with discovering any and all secrets, you venture forth into the ever-growing confluence of planes to seek out unknown worlds. The entire Planiverse is yours to explore.
That's cool.
And then, new power courses through you. Your every thought and sensation are enhanced. You feel strong, connected. A force greater than your own fills the universe and makes it home in you. Each day you sense in this power expanding. You've yet to test its full limits and discover all of its uses. And I think that is... Let me just check Tarek's Knight. Do we have those? We have Tarek's Betrayal? Yep. Ever since the gate opened, the immortal helm has been acting strangely. It makes noise at times and projects odd images into your eye when you wear it. You guess these are maps. Perhaps maps of the planes and their connections. But none of its past suggests it leads to Brizoor Waal. Instead, there are little shifting pockets of activity all over Nalos where a link might be made to some other place. When time and safety permit, you may explore one of these sites and where it takes you.
Interesting.
Ulos has been reshaped by the opening of the gate at Brizoor Waal, but has also been altered in more subtle ways by Azima's return. Spread across the world, her spirit brings new life and light to all things. One day at dawn, you awaken by an overwhelming sense of Azima's presence. It draws you to your feet and calls you back to Brizoor Waal. I once left this world, and now it's time for you to do the same. With remarkable haste, you find yourself rushing towards the gate between worlds. You fly past guards and travelers, all of whom fail to notice your presence. A glittering wind surrounds you and pushes you onwards. Brizoor Waal's light swirls and reaches out to you, and you leap forward to meet its embrace. Then you plummet unguided through utter darkness, spinning out to the far reaches of the Planiverse. Clean up the adventure, and save your characters. And that is the end of Roleplay Adventures. It only took us a year, but we finished our first campaign game.
I started clapping. My clapping doesn't work on.
Yeah.
Our first co-op campaign game.
What did we finish?
Or do you mean on stream?
Yeah. No, what else did we finish?
My city?
Oh, I guess that counts. In any case.
Good job!
Thank you everyone for tuning in. It is late, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and resort everything out to the respective decks.
I think we should give like a quick 1-2 minutes. I think you've been giving out already of what you've thought about this, and I am very curious what the expansion can add to it. Something that disappointed me, especially for it being a final thing, I think this 2-card thing was really cool, but why were all 6 of these combat and none of them skill check based? I think that the skill check book isn't used enough in this game, in my opinion. For like non-combat type situations and options.
I mean, the skill checks tend to be a bit harder because you don't have multiple rounds. So it's kind of one or done to that end. So there's a little more challenge to them. But past that, I don't disagree necessarily. But I think I don't necessarily. I understand and agree with what you're saying, while not necessarily caring that much myself. But that's because of where I am with the game in general.
Yeah. Why did it say save your characters? Do you think that they need to be the way they were for the expansion?
Perhaps the expansion. Perhaps
Or
if
do
you're
you start
leaning into
fresh?
the. Perhaps if you're
I'm gonna
leaning into the arena gladiatorial combat situation, you could do that.
Yeah, we'll do that next week, right?
Yeah, 100%. Devin's always wanted to play campaign games.
Well, that's all.
That is everything. We are done with roleplay adventures. We shall see you. When are we back, Meg?
I'm back tomorrow, you guys. Back on Twitch, baby! With all my kids. You know, guys, for anyone that's still here and listen and is caring about Final Girl Fridays, I was letting you guys pick, but I don't think I'll let you guys pick. I think we're gonna play against the organism next time. Because I'm honestly afraid of the last 2. So tomorrow will be the organism at the station, the something station, but I can't see it close enough. So that will be over on twitch.tv/camp_co-op. And then Alex and I will be back on next Thursday. I believe we're taking Tuesday off, but we'll be back on Thursday. Thursday, I don't think we know what we're playing. Maybe Gloomhaven, since Alex is in a brand new badass class. That's beautiful, and maybe we'll finish that as well this month. And then just a reminder, I will be on the Dice Tower stream the 18th and 19th, so I will not be on Camp Co-op, but I will be over there. 36-hour live streaming.
And with that, we shall see you all. Well, Friday and Thursday, I guess.
Alex will see you all next Thursday. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Have a
See
good
all
one.
the cool things tomorrow.
I'm going to wander over to the computer so I can hit the end stream. But have a good night, everyone.
Good night. This is the end of Starfish and Ice Slug. They lived happily ever after. The end.